Within the last 2 weeks, reports have been flooding in about demonic forces quickly growing throughout the lands of Periphalon. However, much of that isn't your problem. From the city of Resplent, within the Espiral dynasty, the shadows have started growing longer, and there have been whispers of fear and desperation. The towering mansions have darkened doorsteps, and the marble walls are fading to crack. Whether you've known each other for a while, or met recently, you've been hired by a woman named Toluta, Lady Tal, to investigate this. Usually, this would be the job of the Dahelix. However, after recent conflicts with the Dragon Knights of Itheralda, they have been spread pretty thin. In the hazy light of the morning, one by one you will begin to arrive in front of the manor of Lady Tal. Some of you seeing this woman for the first time after deciding to show up for this job. She stands in front of the door, shaded by a small cloth gazebo above her. She wears a deep purple-blue outfit with a white collar and cuffs. A wide-brimmed hat sits atop her head, with dark hair reaching down to her mid-back. She has pointed elven ears and dark makeup around her eyes, as well as red lipstick and painted nails. I was going to do an image for her, but my brain wasn't working. So this is the image I found, and it's relatively close. In general. So
got on his faces on a Jesus Christ. Artie and his belts.
She holds her hands together in front of her with a slight smile on her face as the last of you walk up. So can I have everyone roll me a d20? And the person who rolls lowest will be the person who's late, and will describe their character first.
Oh no! Oh no! I rolled a 2. God damn it!
Okay.
Fuck yeah, left.
So the person walking up first is Peru. Who are you?
My name is Shara Isbalda. I'm 6'2".
How do you spell
dressed in like your mom did. No. I'll write it down in chat. Yeah, there we go. 6'2", dressed in heavy armor, a great sword hanging off my back, and I have a green cloak with like fur lining the shoulders.
Okay. Shara...
Me apologies for being late. I was detained by criminals most vile.
So you walk up and give that little entrance speech, and Lady Tal says, "Well, now that we are all here, I want to understand who the rest of you are. So please, those of you who haven't introduced yourselves, please tell me and each other who you are and what you may want from this endeavor." So please go ahead, whichever order you guys prefer.
Do it in reverse initiative.
I don't care.
Okay. Tottering forward, a little bit unsure on her feet, a little old woman, fucking real short, like 4'8", you know, hunched over, wiry hair that's like escaping in what looks like a very old and battered suit of armor, holding a frying pan. Around her waist is this big, thick belt with like knuckle-like bones all the way around it. She hobbles forward and she like stares at you with like wet, glassy eyes. And comes very close to this woman, Lady Tal, and she goes, "What? I didn't hear you, sweetie. Could you speak up?"
She steals herself and says, just says, "I want to know who you are and what you want. And I'm sure your allies behind you also want to know."
"Oh, yes. Well, I, of course, am Loretta de Ponzi, a famed paladin of great renown from a few years ago. I must say, dearie, I think your makeup is horrible. You're such a pretty girl, and you've picked completely the wrong shade. You look like a hooker, but I'm sure you're not." And she pats her on the hand, and she turns around and says, "Yes, I have been sent here by the great god..." Oh shit, what was his name? Stelios, I think it was Stelios.
It was.
Stelios. He has directed me here, and I'm sure whatever you have in your pockets will be just hunky-dory. Delios puts me where he wants me to be, and I solve things for him with my frying pan and my resolve. But I do need to sit down again. I'll go to the toilet.
I see.
She turns around and she goes, "There's a dog there, and it keeps wagging its tail next to my legs, and it's playing havoc with my varicose veins."
Oh, God. Speaking of, who is the owner of this dog?
So you would see this very elegant-looking woman. Well, I say a very young woman. She's wearing this like floor-length green coat with this big, obnoxious collar on the top of it. And she has a little tote bag, which usually the dog is in, but sometimes she just takes him out and lets him run around.
Is this Paris Hilton?
No. She's very much inspired by Howl from Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh.
And she has like a blonde long bob and very, very piercing blue eyes. And she just kind of like scoops the dog up, who literally, like, I'm using this as an example because I did this today, but it's like picking up a pile of wet paint. Like, this dog is like, oh. Hang on, my microphone's being stupid. This dog is old, and as she picks him up, it's like his body moves before his like fur does. And then she just like plops him in the bag and he looks happy as Larry. And she holds out a hand and she goes, "My name's Pen."
Pen?
Pen. Penelope, but
Pen.
I go by Pen.
Ah. I'm Loretta.
Pleasure.
Shut up.
Sorry?
Was that
Excuse me?
to me or...
What? Shatter?
Yes.
Okay. Strange.
And the last two?
Oh my god.
He says with terrifyingness.
My name is Janabelle. Janabelle has this hot pink hair. It's quite long. She's quite pale for a wood elf. And she has these like piercing green eyes. And she just puts her hand on her hips, looking quite casual. And you notice her clothes, and they look like they look quite cheap, and that they're going to tear away at any moment.
Oh, God. is your best spell like power word flash? Okay. And then Woo?
Yeah, then we have Jameson. He's 20-ish years old. Purple hair, green eyes. If you look at his clothes, who's just like common sheep-ass clothes. It looks like he has something hidden underneath it, but you can't really see what it is.
Because it's hidden, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Mind blown.
Whoa.
Yeah, guess you couldn't thought about that, huh?
So as you will sort of introduce yourselves to
Oh, by the way,
yeah.
by his side is what's it called? The milky white color.
Like a cream color?
Or
Yeah,
tan.
when someone is totally like, is it beige?
Beige,
Yes,
like
beige.
cream color, yeah.
Yeah, beige colored panther is by his side. Just so you know.
Uh-huh. I did give you an extra token for that, if you want.
Oh, really?
I might need to find a panther, but it's fine.
His name is Hastu here.
But yeah, so you introduce yourselves and sort of give a little bit about who you are, and Lady Tal says, "Good. Now that we're all well acquainted, let me explain the situation. Each night for the past week or so, people have been seeing sightings of shadows. Sorry?
My brain is broken.
Yeah.
When you said seeing sight, it's like they've been seeing hearings of.
They've been seeing shadows falling down from the lighthouse to the south, and the light atop it has been false and flickering, causing ships to crash by the shore. I, as well as some other knowledgeable associates, have determined that if the lighthouse were to be emptied of this despair, it may be lessened somewhat. Or at least if a sufficient amount of evidence was to be gathered, we could maybe get the attention of the Dehelix to help, allowing us to end this plight properly. Yeah?
Dear, you mentioned there was something awful in the lighthouse. Do you know if there's been anything to cause it?
I am not too sure, I must admit. I just help where I
Just work
can.
here.
I just work here. I leave the figuring out to more hands-on types like yourselves.
I don't know whether to be offended, but okay.
No, I just not very capable in that regard.
I'm sure you are, dear. You look very capable.
She like smirks and then says, "Well, as a reward for doing this, I can offer money, a place to stay, connections, perhaps a conversation, or something else that your heart may desire. As I said, I am not an adventuring type myself, which is why all of you are so necessary to this."
When she says something else, you can just see that Jameson's mouth started watering.
And Janavel's stomach's gonna rumble.
I think I have some some salt crackers if you're hungry, dearies.
It's not a saltine!
My bag, get some saltines. Oh, and I have cheese in a tube. I have some boiled
I don't want to
sweets.
know what fantasy cheese in a tube is. That's going to be disgusting.
I never finished my lunch, so here's it's a tuna sandwich from yesterday, if you like it.
Honestly, I
Did
think
that not
Janavel would
make no
take you up on
faster,
that.
Got to say, is that your natural hair color, Jezebel?
Janavel, and
Jezebel?
wouldn't you like to know?
I would.
Are those wrinkles natural?
Yes. Laughter lines.
No, well, yeah, she doesn't really answer the question. She just carries on.
She's just a bitch.
Are you two together?
The boss sent us.
Yeah.
The boss.
The boss.
Yeah, the boss.
The boss.
The boss.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Does the boss not feed you?
No.
Oh.
Does your
Well-
boss feed you?
Pardon?
Does your boss feed you?
Well, no. Well, he pays me money, and I use that money to buy goods and services, such as food and power to make my omelets.
Yeah, you know it's the same for us. Like, he pays us if we do our job, you know?
Have you not been doing a good job?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, is it that kind of work? Sorry.
What does that even mean?
Can I just say, I know
say?
what's going on and I'm so confused.
I've got to say, that in all my years, I've come. It takes all sorts to make the world go round, so no judgment here.
So, I'm just gonna side eye Jameson and be like, "What is this old lady on about?"
You know, before I met my
Thou does
poor
not
ex-
want to uncover thy mystery.
before I met my husband, God rest his soul, there was many a cold night where I had to go out and find a gentleman of negotiable affection. Even though, may I say, I was quite a looker in my youth.
No, it's not that kind of work.
Oh,
No, I mean, just look at her.
yeah, I'm sure she's very. Some people must find her very attractive.
Yeah, some people.
As you're talking, Lady Tal's like rifling through like a bag that she's got on her side, and she pulls out a smooth polished stone. And she says, "This is a sending stone. I have the other one." Who looks to who to give it to.
Carry stones. It would mess with my sandwiches and crackers.
I will hold the stone.
There you go. She hands you the stone and says, "It should work about 3 times today. If you learn any pressing information or get into any unwinnable scenarios, do let me know. I would hate to see all of you perish on my behalf. But no need to be downtrodden. I wish you all luck, and may we talk under clearer skies."
What is the weather like?
It is like a cloudy. It's like very early morning. Not very early, like sort of like 9-10ish. But it's like that sort of morning, like hazy mist, sort of, where it's like you can see and it's light, but it's like sort of slightly difficult to see too far away from you, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Just because of that light.
Can you guys hear me?
I just heard that.
Okay, cool. No, my
Yeah,
microphone
I can
just
now.
died
I don't know.
for like
No.
a full half an hour. No, well, you know what I mean. Okay, cool.
But yeah. So, what are you guys doing?
Where is this lighthouse? I'm gonna look
Bottom of
on-
the map.
Bottom of the map. Okay. Okay. Is anyone from? I'm assuming, for the sake of brevity, that
Mhm.
no one is from this town
That's a lie.
in this party. Oh, okay. Okay.
Is anyone from here?
No, I
It's
am
a-
a
it's-
traveler.
So did anyone say yes?
The bet said
Yes.
yes.
Oh, okay. So
Oh, so are you familiar with the lighthouse, dear?
Am I familiar with the lighthouse?
I mean, you would have seen it, and it's a lighthouse. It's not very interesting. But yeah, you would have heard of like stuff about it like not working recently. But yeah, nothing like too complicated about it.
I would pass that on. Oh my fucking god! Sorry, my computer, my USB things have just gone crazy, and none of my stuff's working. So you're gonna have to give me a minute.
So with that in mind, as Pen T-poses for a moment,
The dog's being annoying.
the Bob shits in a handbag and she has to sort that out. I'm gonna collar like a
sound strange.
local. Pardon? Oh, how
The
strange.
dog.
I'm gonna collar a local person who looks like they are used to the water, a fisherman or sailor, if you will.
A seaman.
Yes, I was trying to avert that particular phrase because we're all fucking children. Well, no,
Well,
yeah.
I'll say that there is there's not many people around, and you're in this town's very rich, if that like for the most part. If you were to look for someone who was like of the sea, it would you'd have to go down a little bit for like you have to like go a bit south towards the lighthouse and the docks area.
Well, shall we make tracks then? Since probably we'll have to go there anyway at some point, I suppose. Good. I like it. Consensus. You're not very talkative,
Before
lot, are
we
you?
bargain,
Pardon?
what are thou capabilities?
Oh god.
What my capabilities? Well, I am a storied paladin, victor of many battles. I am a very capable fighter, and she pulls out a frying pan, and in the frying pan, if you look very, very closely, there appears to be like the dint of a face in there. The face has got like tusks and stuff, maybe horns, maybe she's like beaten a devil to death with this thing.
Ooh.
Is the frying pan also a drying pan?
A drying pan?
It's a Pokemon joke.
Oh, I don't play that much Pokemon. It's
You're not
basically
weeb
like
enough to understand that
the
joke.
pan that Tom and Jerry would get hit in the face with in Tom and Jerry.
Or the one from Tangled.
Yeah. It's just, I may not look it, but I am certainly the strongest amongst us.
I believe that.
Yes.
Yeah, you
and-
know, if you look at that frying pan, it looks fucking deadly as hell.
Yes, no foul language in front of me, dearie. Bad
Yes,
boys.
Jameson, be a gentleman.
Yes.
politeness.
Well, I'd only do that when late gentlewomen are in the house.
I could be a gentlewoman
your
when I want to
pardon?
be.
Yeah,
Beg
sure,
your
you can.
pardon. Well, how very dare you? No, I have been seen many things, my dear, but as I have grown old, so have my tastes, and they have refined. But I have been sent here by Stelios to bring this despair to an end and free the town from the general malaise it finds itself under. So if there are shadows crawling out of walls, I am here to take these shadows and remove them post haste.
James, how close is this to your Weird Skittle place?
Oh, miles away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sounds like a gnome.
Unless
So I'm a magical person. I'm a sorcerer of a little bit of power. Not a great amount, but I can heal those around me. And
Then why do you need the frying pan for?
Because I am my magical ability is dwarfed by my martial capability. And she like swings the frying pan, like, and then she like puts the fists up as if to like fisticuffs. I will take a bitch
Gonna
out.
jump behind Jameson.
Do you think dwarves would be offended when people use the phrase dwarfed?
Depends on the conversation.
after thine shadows are vanquished, I wish to duel thee.
God.
Really?
You're gonna keep this up the whole time.
What?
Keep what up?
God.
Would you say that you are a capable enough fighter to go one-on-one with the Great One?
Oh.
I wish to test thine metal.
Well, it's a frying pan, dear. I suppose you could bend it if you tried. But what about yourself? Are you a paladin of great note, a warrior of great renown, or just some bitch?
You don't see any shift because she's wearing a helmet, but you can feel like barely restrained anger at that. I fight with anger and might. I'm a barbarian of great renown.
Oh, barbarian.
My greatest
raging against
weapon.
my stable of steel.
It's called Jameson.
Yeah.
So I fight with my greatest weapon. It's called Jameson.
Yeah, I'm pretty good, I gotta say.
For meat shield.
We
But
will
Me
duel
too.
at noon, should you accept.
Is at noon.
I never
At
back
high
down
noon.
from a fight. Never have I lost one either.
Then let your actions carry your words.
Beth is
I'm
currently
not-
updating her
Drivers.
yeah. Or her like PC. God, that music happened wrong time. You guys are walking really slowly.
Jameson,
So-
pick up the pace.
So
Yeah, it's Meow. He's like running away. He wants to explore. You
We
can
should not
see the
have traveled
panther
the fish
running
market.
back and forth and smelling everything.
So, my dear Jezebel, what is it that you do? Are you a magical person?
Who the fuck is Jezebel?
Me, you idiot.
That's
Oh,
not your
wait,
name.
no, that's not my name. My name is Jennabel.
Jezebel.
I knew what you meant.
Sorry,
It's alright.
sorry. One moment that she takes out a cochlear implant and puts a new battery in it and puts it back. Sorry. Well, she doesn't take out a cochlear implant. She rips up part of her
Oh
fucking.
God.
Oh.
Yeah, she puts a new watch battery in a hearing aid, and she's like, "Sorry, I turned
That's
it off."
so jarring.
So, what is it you find yourself being good at, my dear? What is it you do successfully?
Oh, well, I be fabulous quite successfully. I don't use my words very
Really?
successfully,
Yeah.
though.
Is today a day you chose not to be, or?
Oh!
Oh,
Give me a wisdom
Damn.
save, Jennifer.
Okay. Do.
Thou dost possess what the young
Oh,
call
no.
wrist.
That's a 5.
You take 1 point of despair.
Okay.
It's just old lady, proper like
Yep.
old lady rinses you. So any old lady who knows me, you'd be like, "Oh, James, you've gotten so fat." All right. Cheers. Thanks. Missed you too.
Oh,
God.
how
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Grandmas
So,
and 5-year-olds are the cruelest people on earth. You will never be
Like,
able to
yeah,
change
now
my
it's
mind
time
with
for
that.
you to go away.
and have you found yourself in many battles where you've had to rely on? Is it Jameson?
Oh yes, many.
Many.
Unfortunately.
Are you yourself not a fighter?
I use my, ranged weapons and these bees. I guess you only just noticed now that there are quite a few. Well, these they are quite big wasps, I suppose, instead of bees. Kind of just
Love the
around
bees.
Genevel.
Yes. Oh, interesting. Because I thought it was like they were just interested in something you have on you, but I couldn't smell anything, so I maybe thought it was my glaucoma. So kind of ignored it. But I see that they're there.
God.
Yeah, they
Oh,
don't really tend to smell. They're just here.
No, I thought they were attracted to a smell on you. Perhaps you'd stood in something, or maybe the dog had done it.
Well, I am very sweet, and they are
Put
attracted
a
to sweet smells.
Smell on you.
Does thou keep a jar of honey with them? With that? I can't do this.
Jack, please. For all of us, please stop.
I refuse. I can't do accents, so I'll just change the way I talk. Does thou keep thine jar of honey with thee?
What
No.
the fuck is he talking about?
You can also catch more flies. You can catch flies with vinegar, apparently, but I've never actually seen that work. I've only ever seen it work with honey.
Well, I don't know. They just kind of follow me around.
Are they friendly? Do they have names?
Yeah, don't get her angry.
They used to be aggressive, but I tamed them.
You tamed the bees.
I tamed the bees,
Not the bees.
and it was
Do you know
just
what the
another day
scariest
of
type of
saving
bees
the
are?
bees.
Oh God.
I can just
bees.
see the bees like flying in a straight line.
I was just looking at my spell list, which I've not done yet. It's insane. Fuck me. I've got Disguise Self on there 3 times, so I've got a thing on this one wrong.
Oh God, James.
Yeah. I am able to, as I mentioned, I'm able to heal us if we get hurt. I'm also able to make my weapons good at hitting things.
Oh,
Yes,
always
yes.
helpful.
I can. This is a very good point, actually. One moment, please. Everyone, gather round.
Oh,
Gather round.
okay.
Closer.
I'm
Not
gonna-
that close.
I'm going to hold Jameson's hand. Do we need to hold hands?
Yes, please. Yes.
I'm gonna hold my panther's paw as well.
Who amongst us is most likely to be getting into the thick of the fight?
I'm going to push Jameson
I point
forward
to
a
myself.
little bit.
Why do you push me forward? What the fuck?
Well, it's only
You're the
actually
meat
going to do this
shield.
for 3 people, so I'm also going to be in the middle of the fight. So
I think the 3 would be you, Jameson, and Gara.
yes. So you two here, eat this, and she's going to put this vaguely fuzzy Werther's Original in your hand.
I don't think I want to eat. I
No,
mean,
you
I'm
do, my
hungry,
dear. And
but...
if you will allow me to explain why, as I mentioned, I am a fearsome and very storied warrior who's faced down battlefields, including giants, where I got my rather fancy belt, dragons, demons, devils, the undead, elementals, even fought a plant once, which is crazy. Bandits, orcs, all sorts of things, all over Peripheron. And I've walked away from all of them, and I did this by knowing one simple fact, and that is courage and self-belief will get us through anything, and this little sweet here will bolster your health, and it will make you stronger and faster and more virile and productive. And yes, it'll help down there too if there are any problems. It'll clear you of any of your wants and ailments. So eat up, my dears, because it'll make you stronger, and everyone, including the rest of the party, gets 13 temporary hit points from my
Jesus.
inspiring leader.
Oh, nice. I was
Well,
wondering why
I'm
you
gonna
kept
say 10
going.
minutes. Yeah, I'm not going to talk. I could talk for 10 minutes. I don't want to. I know you said pad for time.
Nobody
but-
wants you to.
Yeah. So give you everyone. So the 3 marshals, I cast 8 on.
I see.
Our hit points go up by 10.
That's what I thought you were doing.
Yeah, and
but...
everyone, and on top of that, you get 13 hit points.
God,
13
okay.
hit points.
Hi, Beth.
Hello.
Everything okay?
Not really, but it's fine.
What's happening?
My PC's just shitting itself.
Oh no.
Well, on the bright side,
This
you
now
get...
PC shit the bed.
God. on the bright side, you get 13 temporary hit points.
Oh, okay.
And you don't have to eat a slightly furry Withers original, so you really looked out.
Amazing.
Here's the question: does the dog and the panther
in my helmet?
Yeah, so it's
Yeah,
all...
I think they would,
Let me
right?
just double check. It
Because I
doesn't
think
say
it's
about-
like, is it like
humanoid.
I think it's 9 or something. Like it's
So
a decent
it
amount of people.
is
You and 8 others, I think.
10 minutes my companions. It doesn't specify humanoids. Choose up to 6 allies, including
6.
yourself, that can see, hear, and understand you within 30 feet. Each creature gains 13 temporary hit points once per short rest.
So yeah, you could do 6, which is all but 1, which I assume
think
it's
I
the
will
dog.
go with the dog, yeah.
Because I'm not gonna kill the
can't imagine
dog,
getting
and
into
I'm not
combat,
gonna.
You can fucking try.
I said I'm not gonna.
No, I was gonna say this dog is indestructible.
Is it your Hound of Ill Omen?
Oh god.
Huh?
Is it a
No,
Hound
it's
of Ill
not.
Omen? Oh,
No.
that would be
Speaking by that
hilarious.
reaction,
Would be
like-
He's just like
hilarious.
a 17-year-old dog that refuses to die.
Love it.
All it does is like
A
just laugh
Hound of
silent
Ill
laughter.
Omen Shiba Inu is really funny, actually. I'm gonna do that.
If this becomes a campaign, the dog will be 50 by the
this
time
is
it
not
dies.
this is not gonna
I tell
become
you
a
what,
campaign.
if Archeron dies, this is a replacement. So actually, you're on fucking war. Yeah.
Oh, do I want another Daniel situation? Yeah. Okay, so now we're all here. You will continue your walk down the streets, and as you get sort of closer, like further down towards the lighthouse.
By the
there is
way,
this-
what did the caramel thing do?
That was aid. That was just flavor for aid. So you've got your max hit points and current hit points increased by 10.
So you,
Yeah,
currently,
just
you got
So
23.
you guys now know I guess I need to do a sleight of hand to give it to my panther instead.
Oh God! Can you cast aid on a?
But would
Well,
this
it's
be
a-
like giving
well,
a pill to a dog
It's a
where they
spell
can't
that you
swallow it?
cast. I think the words are just flavor, so it does kind of have
Yeah,
to be you.
yeah, you don't have to eat it, but yeah. If she puts it in your hand, and as she puts it in your hand, you feel the
It like absorbs into your
yeah,
skin.
It's like stuck to your hand. You try to wipe it off. Like when a kid like takes a sweet out of the mouth and puts it in your hand.
Why did I
Anyway.
even ask?
So that there's this like sense, like as you're walking, the air feels like it's getting dense. If that makes sense, like it almost like harder to breathe, but not actually. It's just like this like weird oppression, this dense weirdness. And then there's this sort of like mist that is like taking over the space, and you see like the walls of buildings are like unnaturally like glistening, but in a like very strange way. I don't know how to describe it.
I don't like that.
No, it's not meant to be nice, James. And you see there's like a droplet of water that occasionally hits like the cobblestone floors. But you sort of get up to the Resplendent Fountain, which is the main, like one of the main centerpieces in the city. And it's this like beautiful structure that goes from like the river way up in the mountains down to here to the ocean to like it's like a natural spring, or like it's like natural waterway that has been turned into this very opulent looking fountain. But you can see that the water of that fountain, that's usually this very like crystalline blue color, is this like murky gray and like reflecting some unseen shadow or darkness that isn't there. Yeah, it's not very nice.
Dime Place needs maintenance.
I don't think it's their fault. But yeah, is there anything you guys are doing as you're walking past? Or are you just carrying on?
My panther just gonna pee on it and then walk away.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I know I said it was bad before. You didn't have to make it worse.
Thou should train thy steed better.
Steed.
What are you talking about? He's perfectly normal. Just look
Yes,
at
he's-
him. Can you say no to that face?
He is perfectly trained. 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 He is perfectly trained
Yeah, I mean, he follows me.
That is thy steed's mistake, not thy own.
Well,
So you said the
I
water's
don't
all
know about
murk.
you, but I don't
Yeah.
ride my fucking panther.
Can I take a closer look at the water?
Yeah. The water
Is it like in one spot, or is it the whole thing?
No, it's like the river that sort of runs into this is like not its normal color. It's like slightly darker, but it's nothing weird. But then the fountain specifically is like a weird murky blue-gray, almost like a navy color, which is not natural.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna go check that out. Do you need me to make a check?
What are you trying to do?
See if there's something in it, in the water, or if it's coming from like a different source.
Yeah,
Like,
if you want to
like,
make,
it's not-
I will say it'll be two different answers. Nature would be like, you know, what's up with the water technically. Arcana would be like, is there any magical influence?
That's a 20.
Very nice. Yeah, you're looking at this, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I remember when you were making the character, you said they were very interested in like demonic, abyssal stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. So you're looking at this water, and it reminds you of maybe books you've read or something you've seen. That it's like not water of the abyss, but it's definitely reflecting some weird mirror that isn't there. Like it's reflecting a darkness above that isn't there. So it's clearly some magical influence. And if it is like abyssal, which you assume, the best way to, if you were going to try and fix it, would be to have some sort of holy thing. Like maybe like an arcane, like maybe like a dispel could work, but you know your best bet would probably be like a cleric or a paladin, someone.
Well.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to dash away there. But yeah, Lorette, I was just reading the wording of Divine Sense. Are we near the lighthouse yet? Or are we just near
No,
the...
so you guys are at the fountain, and I was just describing that the water was like murky and like grey
I
and like
the last few minutes.
yeah, like unnatural. But yeah, Penn saw that it was like maybe demonic or something strange.
There's a thing here called the Divine Hall. Are we to assume this is like where clerics go to let
Yes.
their hair down?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the church or the.
What is the primary religion of this town? Like, do they have like a major religion or?
I don't think here specifically. Not in like this town specifically. Just thinking.
Pen.
No,
Would it be safe to say there'd be like top three? Like,
yeah,
be...
I would say top 3 in the area would be Solista, Ophina, and another one of them.
Morales, or is he quite?
Maybe.
Yeah. How well worshipped would Stelios be? Even though
I mean, not worshipped. He's like the god of like creation and forging and stuff. While the people of like the Aspiro dynasty aren't natural born like forgers and creators, I think there would definitely be some people around who would. Like, I mean, there's infrastructure here.
I would pass on the information about the water being slightly tainted almost.
Yeah, that's probably the best word.
And abyssal in nature, and that it would probably take a cleric to do something to it, and then probably turn and look at Granny.
Someone holy.
Yeah.
Well, I actually have been touched by an angel myself.
That's crazy.
Well, that's
My husband
convenient.
died.
That's convenient.
Yes, and I was left somewhat on my lonesome. I felt a terrible despair, you know. Oh, poor Arthur. We were only married for a few days, and he was taken from me. I came
Don't
home.
mind my asking. How
Yes.
did he die?
Well, I don't. If I'm being honest, it's all a bit of a blur.
Was it suicide?
Oh, God.
Oh, you can't just ask that to someone. Wow.
Thou possesses
long
not.
ago.
Jameson, what is your problem?
So long ago, and you know he'd
I said that I would be making my famous macaroni and cheese, and he seemed really excited. And then I got home, and there was the rope, and there was the saw blades.
God.
They were finding
Hey, James, can you make me a wisdom save?
I'm gonna
yeah.
whisper
For the DC
to
15. 11. You take a point of despair thinking about it.
Okay. So she dries her eyes, and she well, fuck. Okay, that's
don't
right.
know.
Reset my despair. She dries her eyes. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Some people said it was bandits. Some people say it was a weird sex thing gone wrong. But from what I know, he wasn't into that. It was very vanilla.
Well, you only know him from a couple of days, right?
No, we were. We were betrothed. There was a courtship. He sang songs outside my window. Leave me alone, you crazy bitch! Stop coming round my house.
I'm gonna whisper to Jenny, like, yeah, probably suicide.
And then he got me in the, I told him he got me in the family way, and he had to propose, but it wasn't. And then after we'd laid him to rest, an angel came down and said, "Hello, Retta, you need to get back out in the field and fight some fights." And he gave me the divine boop, and you can see the mark here. And she kind of like
The divine what? Sorry.
the divine boop. Boop. And she basically rolls up her trouser like a little bit, and she's got what looks just like a liver stain on her leg.
God.
Yes,
It's jaundice yellow. It's divine, I promise.
Have you got that checked out?
I'm a paladin. Every day I give myself the lay on hands to make sure.
Why does it sound so
Slightly
bad?
too much information. Listen, I know it's been lonely since your husband died, but there's no need.
No,
to,
it hasn't. There's been others. There's been romances and flings and some.
Please don't specify.
So what are you guys doing at this fountain?
I'm just filling time. Where does the murkiness? Does it have a?
It's
clear-
it's just in this large fountain. All of the water is specifically in the fountain is very.
So when
off.
it comes out of the fountain, it's
It's all right when it comes out of the fountain. Obviously, it's still sort of a slightly dark color, but it's clear the fountain is the source of whatever's on the fountain is the weirdness.
So I'm going to use the greatest feature of any D&D class in the entire game. Divine sense.
Oh my god. Yeah, you sense how do I describe this? A fiendish presence from the water, but it's not like a creature, if that makes sense. I'm just trying to stretch divine sense to make it semi-useful.
So can I divine splash the pool?
How do you divine splash? How do you want to splash? How do you want to splash this?
Cannonball. No. So it is fiendish. Do I know if it's abyssal or I know this pushing divine sense? It doesn't actually say.
I will say from
Does it say
context.
type?
I don't know. I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't.
But from
No, it doesn't.
context, I will say you can tell it's probably abyssal.
Okay.
Hey, Jameson.
Oh, I do know the type. Yeah, I do know the type.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I am immune to disease, so I could give this water a little sippy sippy.
Please
Is that how you're gonna do it? You're gonna drink all of the water to get rid of it?
Pulls out the straw.
Yeah. No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wash my hands in the water to see if I can only last an action divine sense. So I'm going to put my hands in the water, and I'm going to try dropping 5 lay on hands into the water.
Okay. So yeah, you put your hands in the water, and it's this.
Oh.
Careful with thine hip. It just left a
James.
Discord call.
Oh, he's back.
The
The water was so bad, you died. Yeah. So
Can I
you
get a
put
point of despair for that one, or
no. So you put your. Do you want them? You put your hands in the water, and just before you put your. Huh? Yeah. It's like icy cold, like unnaturally cold.
Oh.
And as you do put your hands in the water, it's this weird. You know when you lick a battery and it's tingling.
No.
I know what you mean.
That I wouldn't know. That weird staticky sense.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's like that, but cold. And as you using your lay on hands, I will say, can you make me a con save? This will work no matter what, but can you make me a con save
sure.
just to see?
Ooh, this is a big plus to con for me. 28.
28. Yeah. So you use your lay on hands, and you see this water begin to like change back to that natural blue color. But as it's like dissipating, there is this it almost like tries to bite back at you by like obviously it's water, so I can't like attack. But there's like this sense of like fear and desperation that from the water that like flows into you as you connect with it using your lay on hands, which you manage to fight off. But it you know probably wouldn't have been great if you were to have failed that. But yeah, you managed to fight it off, and the water is beginning to clear up. It will clear up over time now you've done that. You can like instantly do it if you want to do that. With like another 5, it'd probably do it. But if you want to save that, that's also fine.
Is Lady Tal still with us, or is she fucked up?
No, she's not an adventuring type, so she just.
That's fine. What do you think, gang? I have the ability to fix it now, but I think I've won. There was a horrible feeling, like I don't know if any of you have gotten tinfoil in your mouth when you're chewing, and it was kind of like that in my fingers, and like there was something in there, like something in the water that wanted to snap back at me and plunge my heart into ice, but no. My paladin aura and my self-belief, the Werther's original, fought back, and I was able to clear the grossness from the water with the mere touch of my gnarled old fingers. So, she shakes her hands off. Would you like to see what else they can do?
No, please.
Are you coming onto them? What?
No, I
and
knit.
cheese?
I have made this little man here, and she pulls out a little, like, knitted kind of creature. Like a little knitted goblin. I knitted him. His name is Leroy. He's my friend.
Oh, he's so cute.
Would you like him? It's very easy to do.
I sure would.
Yeah, here you go. His name is Leroy. He likes biscuits and early nights.
I'm gonna gently hold him in my hands
Yes, excellent.
and snuggle up to him. He's so cute.
I could clear this up forever. But I believe it is Abyssal, which is the one where they're not the 9 layers one. It's the one where it's a big smorgasbord of buggery.
Smorgasbord of buggery.
Thy focus would be better spent on the shadows you're about to vanquish.
Well, I can't heal shadows, but I'm not disagreeing. But I thought I'd bring it to the collective for a vote. So yes, I will save it for now. I think this battle I consider won.
High five.
Yes. Fist bump.
you as you fist bump, you like your back goes out a bit.
Across a chest bump,
High five.
leap into the air. A tits climbing your knees.
God. But yeah, so you continue on from the fountain, down towards like the dock area. You can see there are very few people around. Some of them are looking very tired fishermen, very tired seamen, sitting there. Some of them fishing in like small boats just off the shore. You can hear some of the moored boats like crashing against the wooden dock, which makes it like very tense, almost like uneasy. It's like it like stops. You guys, I forgot about it, and then it happens again. Makes you jump. And it's like rhythmic after a while, and it almost like lulls you into this. It like lulls you into this not sleepiness, but like it's just like the rhythm of it is definitely like calming you down. It's like unnaturally calm and makes your eyes feel slightly heavy. And as you're sort of getting closer to the lighthouse, this tiredness mixed with this like weight of everything that's happening definitely like takes over you for a minute. So can I have everyone make con saves?
Oh,
I'm immune
Everyone
to magical
who's-
sleep.
I'm not. That's not what I'm.
Everyone who is within 10 feet of
Come
Loretta gains a +4 to all of their saves
Nice.
because I'm a paladin.
Oh.
So that's.
Oh, that's another 28 for
So
you,
the only
girl.
person who failed was Genevieve.
No,
With an @1. So you do take another point of despair as you are
Okay.
walking.
I'm so tired. I just want to
Concentrate. Tis
um,
not time to slumber yet.
I'm sorry. Awake.
yeah, Jenny, pull yourself together. Come on,
Alright.
don't
To the boss.
disappoint the boss.
Are
You
you
know.
like
To the boss.
siblings or are you fucking? I can't tell.
We're
Hey,
Well,
that
if
would
you
help.
like
It could
to
be
know.
both.
Yeah.
Siblings or dating? Like,
Siblings. She is my sister. He is my brother.
Oh no!
Yeah.
we're co-workers.
Yeah,
Put
Step
it
brothers.
that way.
Oh no!
what are you doing, stepbro?
Step James.
no.
But yeah, is there anything that you guys are doing as you're going past the docks? I remember James mentioned something earlier, but if not,
I'd like to get my hands on some of those seamen. And ask them questions about what they have been doing about this rather imposing lighthouse. The shape of it
I
reminds
wish
me of
to
something
scrub
and
my
puts me in
memory
mind of
clean
my dear
these
Arthur.
foul ideas.
God. Sorry, Prue, you're gonna have to repeat what you said. I did not hear what you said at all.
I refuse.
Okay, that's fine. So
Thou will not heed my jokes again.
I was listening to James's joke. I'm sorry. James, what are you doing to the seaman?
buddy.
James,
Sorry.
what are you doing to the seaman?
Finding one that looks, good strong swimmer. And being like, excuse me, my good man.
You see this like
Goodness
grizzled
gracious me.
looking dwarf guy, wearing the very stereotypical like fisher's hat with like a fishing rod like over his shoulder. He's like, yeah,
Hello.
hello.
Have you finished work for the day?
No, I've just started. It's the morning.
Well, I didn't know if you were a nighttime fisherman.
No,
Oh my god.
Okay. Well, my name is Loretta de Ponzi. Perhaps you've heard of me.
I'll make a history check. -1. 10, 9. Never heard of you, love.
Oh, well, you have now. Loretta de Ponzi. We are a
Loretta de Flonzi.
yes, Ponzi.
Fonzie.
Ponzi, yes. Hey.
Now you know how it feels.
We have been employed by Lady Tal to see if we can help this town rid itself of the shadows that have infested yonder lighthouse. And I just wondered, when did it start? And has there been anything really bad that's happened here, dearie? Sorry, I didn't even ask your name.
Michael.
Michael.
Yeah.
Well, Michael, if you could elucidate as to perhaps what could have caused this horrible feeling of despair or fiendish energy to sink into the town. I seem to have fixed the fountain, but the lighthouse, it has this aura about it, and this. I don't know.
Well, I believe it's about a week and a half ago. We were all sort of out fishing in the morning, and day went fine, and then by the evening, the lighthouse, which is usually obviously on to signal ships, it was like flickering, and sort of went on and off. And me and some buddies of mine swear we could see it like moving, not the lighthouse, just the light, like in different places. And there was this awful crash one night, and we saw we went down to the lighthouse to look, and there was this a ship that had washed up. Broken and completely smashed, but there was no one on there.
And was this around the same? Was this a few days after the light started to flicker?
Yeah, I think about a day or two.
Who is there a particular person who lives in the lighthouse? Say, like a group of workers who maintain it, or anything like that?
Alright, it's horny. Is there a group of men in there?
Well, there was what's his name? Old Stanley, who ran the lighthouse.
Stanley, you say?
No.
I didn't even have that name written down before. He ran the lighthouse. I haven't seen him in a while. I saw him walking through, I think 2 weeks ago or so. I haven't seen him. But I mean, the light's been on, so I assume he's been there. Occasionally, at least.
No one's thought to check.
I mean, Stanley's a bit of a hermit, so...
Oh, okay.
He's like a cane.
By any chance, one of the people who've seen the shadows falling from the lighthouse?
Yeah, occasionally. I don't really know what to make of them. It's just like, sometimes if you're looking up there, you see like a weird, like a hand in an unnatural shape, or like the shadow of a hand. Like, it could be a trick of the light, or the dark, but it's like unnatural, and it really freaks me out.
Mm-hmm. Should be like writing this down as he's saying it.
Well, has anybody else been into the lighthouse in the last week or so?
I mean, probably not to my knowledge, but I think there was another ship that washed up, a bit smaller one. I've not been there, but I heard some of my mates, they said that the bridge to the lighthouse had broken, or it's not there anymore. So I don't know if we can get over there now, but that was within the last 2 or 3 days, so there hasn't been a chance to fix it properly.
Oh, would you be? Do you have a boat yourself?
I just got a little like fishing boat. Yeah.
Would it be possible for you to take us to there? Or would we not fit?
There's a lot of you I don't think fit, and you can't have the panther and the dog on the same one, so you'd have to go with the panther and then back and then with a dog. It's fine. No, I don't think you'll fit. And my boat's been like not broken. It's been if patchwork. I was going to go fix it.
Well, funny story. I can actually fix that for you.
No, it's fine. The DM doesn't want you to.
Oh, okay.
God said no.
God said no. Well, that's fine. We must listen. We must listen to the signs God sends us. Do you have an ally or a friend who could perhaps has a boat that could fit 6 people, a panther, and a little doggy?
I mean, not quickly. People are still waking up.
We went to the boathouse.
People are a bit, scared to use their ships because most of them are crashing, or no easy way to get back.
Perhaps, yes. Perhaps we need to go to see if the bridge to the lighthouse has collapsed, and then we can make plans from there. What do we think, comrades in arms?
I think that's a wonderful idea.
Yes.
Sounds good to me.
Jameson, does that panther know how to swim?
Yes, my panther knows how to swim.
Do
Most
you know how to
excellent.
swim?
That's a different question.
Noted. Okay.
Does he not know how to swim?
I know how to swim. I go swimming every Thursday with my friend Cynthia, and we do 10 laps of the pool, and it keeps us fighting fit.
I can swim, but this thing, and she picks up Kuro, the dog, and she sinks like a rock.
You see the dog starts paddle in the air.
I'm surprised he can still move that back leg. But yes.
Well,
Sinks
what did
like a
you do
rock.
to his back leg?
He could go in my frying pan and put the frying pan. I can swim one-handed. I'm very.
Then
very
it's a
good.
drying pan.
Then it's a drying
Oh
pan.
my god.
or I could put him in the frying pan and then throw him across the water, and then it would be a flying pan.
Well, I'm not sure he'd be happy with that. But maybe we go and check if the bridge is actually intact, and then we can make a plan from there, because we don't need to be launching old dogs around.
Yeah, and
Do we?
also I don't
Not
think
teach
that
old
frying
person.
pan is a landing pan, right?
This is falling with style pan.
K90 is very water capable.
How are you at swimming in your fucking heavy armor?
Well,
just walk
That's
across.
why I
You
have
just,
+9 to athletics.
you just hold your breath and walk along the bottom.
Like a hippopotamus.
Yeah.
I'm a beach person anyway.
well,
yeah.
let's Squidward walk down.
Uh-huh.
I imagine, by the way, that Koro just makes noises every now and then, like little old man grunts. And as we every step, he's like. He's literally the dog from Howl's Moving Castle, if you haven't gathered that already.
Yeah, so you continue on walking after talking to Michael, I think I named him. And after sort of about from going from the fountains, about 20 minutes to half an hour to get to the lighthouse. You think, but you can't be sure. Time's a bit weird. And you can
as long as it fucking takes.
yeah. But you can all see the lighthouse in front of you. This like impossibly tall-looking structure, like angling towards you because of the perspective. You know when you stand under, like what is it, the wind turbines, and it looks really weird because it's like curving towards you, but it's obviously not. You can see a number of like scattered boats that are broken, along with the like remnants of a bridge that is no longer there.
How?
Yeah, this lighthouse can't be doing its job since boats crashing into.
What length would the bridge have been? Oh, yeah, the proper map. Oh, Jesus.
So you guys
It's sad to see fine vessels destroyed. That's
Oh, right. So it's not even water. We can just walk down and climb up.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
But you guys think it's weird.
Okay. Just gonna fucking misty step. Save myself the hassle.
How high are we, like, in comparison to the bottom?
Massive.
I don't know, actually. That is a really big token, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
Hold on, let me do this. Hold on.
If we're staying on this one map, it may be worth your while making that token.
Yeah,
the aura permanent.
The aura is permanent. Okay. Yeah. So you're. Oh, sorry, I have it set to just.
I can't see it either.
Sorry, I have it.
Oh, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Yeah. Second.
Oh no.
That aura is actually, if anyone goes hungry, they will be served 50 pies in like
You'll
the next 6
see
seconds.
That now?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So you're looking. You're to answer your question, Prue. You're probably like, we'll say, 20 or so feet up from the ground level. But yeah, as you guys are standing there, you're like menacingly. You sort of you're looking at this lighthouse, and you can see like at the base of the lighthouse, there is this like strange wrapping of tendrils. The best way to describe it's like a venom symbiote. These like inky looking tendrils. That are like they clearly look oily and have like a mind of their own. And as you're looking, they sort of wrap down the what's the word? The brain place. The lighthouse, thank you. And you can see they sort of form into this one, I don't know if creature's the right word, form?
Blob.
Well, not blob, because it's like humanoid. You see, how do I describe it? They sort of like form up to make this human form that's attached to the ground. They're like hunched over about, regular, like about like humanoid height, about
regular
5'9", 5'10"-ish.
Okay, so what I'm picturing.
Please, whoever's doing that, please stop.
Bad guy from Big Hero 6, with the
a little bit.
Things.
Yeah, a little bit, but picture more organic. Like a. Let me say it's like how Eddie Brock in Venom, in Spider-Man 3, when the symbiote's like wrapping around him, there's the weird sort of look. It's sort of like that, but a full person. And this creature, this thing, is standing there, like very idly looking at you through these completely white eyes. But you can see even those who are like not like very insightful can see that this creature is full of like fear and desperation. They don't have a mouth, so there's no ability to speak. But you can see they look scared. And you see they like reach a hand out to beckon you forward. But as they do, you can all it's funny where it's placed. you all watch as right in front of you in the circle of you, a hand reaches out of the ground in the same motion, and you see this creature form from the floor. Those same tendrils seem to have like wrapped into the earth and are pulled out of the earth like a zombie in like a zombie film. And you see this weird, very strong looking skeleton with like bits of metal plate armor, if that makes sense, but on the arm and grafted into the skin. You see they're holding this weird green grey dagger in one hand, and the eyes are this deep red with like a skull. I'll send the image and I'll have you guys roll initiative. As this thing appears right in the middle of you, because that's where I had it placed on the map. Hold on before you guys roll. Yeah, it's a really cool.
It's one of the new ones.
It is, yeah.
Really?
But yeah, go ahead and you guys can roll initiative, and I will also place that weird thing.
Too late.
Oh, I rolled really well.
Too soon, maybe.
This
Can you put me in the initiative?
Why do we all roll 11?
Wow, a 0.
Oh, odd. Yeah, so this thing over here is that creature I was describing. I just didn't have a token for it, so I'm just using the like generic spirit
I've
looking
never
one.
rolled a 0 on initiative before.
Because you never play low dex characters.
Yeah, I didn't.
There's a first time for everything.
Do you want me to roll again?
Oh,
So is this the reason you always play Dex characters?
I just think Dex is better than Fantasy.
I do agree. By the way,
I mean, weapon-wise, I disagree. Everything else-wise, I would agree. I like strength weapons more.
Wood, does your Panther go at the same time as you, or is it?
It has the same as me.
Okay, cool. You rolled. How did 4 of you roll 11? So what's everyone's dex?
20.
20?
14.
12.
14.
15.
Mine's
Okay.
mine's a 9.
Yours doesn't matter. Cool. So going first in initiative is this creature. Okay. So it like reaches from the ground, and it like stumbles and looks around as through like fresh eyes. And the first thing it does is it turns to the biggest target, which is probably Shara. And a hand reaches out, and you see this weird green energy form from it, and it turns into this black-green, like, I don't know how to describe it, black-green lightning, as it goes to reach a hand for, like, your shoulder plate to shock you with a shocking grasp, which with advantage because you are wearing metal armor.
No, I'm not.
Are you not?
That's okay. I am.
Okay.
I am.
Hey, I don't know the characters you got. I don't know. So, with advantage.
I don't think the
24?
flavor a whole set of armor.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that hits.
So let me check. So you take 11 points of lightning damage from that, and then it's going to turn with the dagger and go and swipe at Grandma with the dagger.
Oh, and I can't use my. I
You
can't
can't
use reactions now.
No,
right?
you can't.
Oh.
Oh, 12's here. That's
12
awful.
got a hit. I have heavy armor. Well, I've got medium armor, 16.
And that is its full turn, but I will have to put on an aura for this thing because I did forget. It's fine. Yeah. So that aura.
Jesus.
It's not.
Not the dog.
It's no. The aura doesn't do anything really. Any attack or saving throw you make, you just need to subtract a d4. But if you roll a nat 20 while in the aura, you are not affected by it anymore.
Okay.
But that is this creature's turn. Jameson.
Yeah, so as this battle starts, Jameson is gonna jump beside Yennevel, and then he's gonna just, like, true anime style, just rip off his clothes, and you're gonna see a big black shirt instead that they have underneath with a big C on it.
Jennifer's going to do the same, and they are wearing the same outfit, like uniform, if you like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, they're Team Rocket.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Well,
Ready
seed.
thyself for mischief.
And ready thyself yet again.
To safeguard our treasures from all who dare.
Together our kin under our shared lair.
Can we
To
kill
scorn the
them?
virtues of honesty and trust.
To seek our bounty through forest and dust.
Genevieve,
Jameson,
our band dashes forth on wings unseen.
yield unto us or face the unforeseen. And then
No.
Okay, sorry.
the
One
cat
thing.
is gonna just jump up
One,
and say,
just
"It's
one.
true indeed."
Wow. Just one thing. I don't do this very often. I'm gonna give you guys inspiration for that because I partially hated it, but you did write it,
Yes.
which is amazing. So
Did you write it or did
I did-
ChatGPT
it
write
doesn't.
it?
You did perform it either way.
Yeah, committed to the bit.
So, if you guys if you guys roll something and it's like a bad roll, you can use like advantage ones. essentially.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, Jameson, what are you doing? I hate it here.
Oh, he did the whole intro.
I
That's
want
his
to
whole thing.
go. I
And
don't want to play anymore.
that's your full turn. Anyway,
No.
no. Go on.
So I'm gonna.
Wait,
jump back
actually,
here.
does this zombie need to make an intimidation check or something? Or
No, I need to make a wisdom save, or I take the spare points. Yeah, but yeah, go for it.
the Ranger longbow, yeah.
Mhm.
Let's see. 25.
25 definitely hits.
Nice. And I'll do 13 piercing damage.
Nice.
Oh yeah, and I have 2 attacks. Nice. Then we go again.
Go for
15.
it. 15 just misses. As you shoot the second one, it moves its shoulder when it goes to after you hit it with the first one, and it glances off a bit of that armor.
Damn it. And then with my bonus action, I'm just gonna shout to my panther. Meowth, go for the spleen!
God.
And Meowth just gonna pounce on this guy.
Uh-huh.
I just gotta find him. Where is he?
do panthers get back tactics?
No.
No.
Well, I think technically they do meow, actually. Aren't they like the biggest small cat? Or is that leopards?
I think that might be leopards.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think
I
it's
have no
panthers that can't roll, though. Maybe that's
Oh, right.
tigers.
A panther cannot roar but can definitely purr.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's either a panther or a tiger. I think it's a panther, though.
Yeah, I've just Googled it.
I did not
Yeah, this
expect
is
today's
panther.
session to involve Team Rocket, but with a C.
You know, neither did I, but I...
To be fair,
Team
it's,
Cannonball.
yeah, it's Team Cannonball.
Oh,
Get
God.
it straight.
Beth, if you don't make art of this, I'm suing.
I'm
Please
refusing.
don't.
I'm refusing to acknowledge the existence of this.
Yeah, fair enough. But someone has to make art, and that has to
I'm
be
not.
the art of the episode.
I'm not doing
I'm
it.
shocked and offended.
Good.
Yeah.
Jace, we count on you.
Already on it, buddy.
That's good news.
You making some panther attacks, were?
Yeah, he's gonna try to claw attack first. 6.
6 definitely misses.
Yeah. Let's try a bite then.
He's disoriented.
Oh, nice.
Jesus
He crits.
Christ.
11, very nice.
Critical hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the panther's immune. Oh, I probably should have. It wouldn't have mattered. The panther is now immune to that minus d4 on attack rolls and stuff, which wouldn't have mattered before, so it's fine.
Okay.
I did just realize that. I was like, no, it's fine. Yeah, so the panther cannot be that. I don't know. I was just looking.
I
and-
know that Meowth is the real hero of this team.
Sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, is that your turn?
No, I like the dog more.
That's true.
It's a better
Ah,
mascot.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Cool. Genevieve.
Alright, I am going to use my longbow as well.
God, it's gonna be peppered with arrows. 15 misses.
No, okay.
Jen, get your shit together.
Wait, so it's -4 or -d4?
D4.
Okay.
So Jennifer's just gonna pout now.
You have 2 attacks.
Oh, I have 2 attacks?
You're
Yeah.
a ranger at 9th level. I assume you have 2 attacks.
Oh, of course I do. Right, try again.
16 with the -d4, it will miss because the AC is 16.
You
Yeah,
also
Jen
have
was
an
gonna-
advantage.
Unless
by the way.
you do have 1 advantage if you want to use that now.
Yeah, that inspiration. Here you go.
That inspiration.
Do I want
Do
to
you want
use it
to
now
well,
though?
If you use it now, you have to do that introduction again in the lighthouse.
No, you
exam.
don't. I will mute both of you if you try it again.
I think.
Are we
I'm...
gonna do this for every fight? Don't we?
Yes, every
No,
single fight.
actually, the better question is how many layers of outfits
That's
do you
what I was
have?
gonna
You have to rip it away every time.
Oh, God. Howard Flash is a true thing.
God. I mean, with our disguise kits.
Ah.
Yeah.
Just spent 2 hours crafting outfits after every combat.
Yes.
Is that your turn? Do you have anything
Yeah,
as a bonus action?
that's my turn. I'm gonna pout.
Okay. Bonus action
Free action
pout.
pout.
Bonus action pout. Yeah.
Cool.
Jameson just gonna look like, why did I even bring her?
Shara,
now
it's your turn.
double outfits to every encounter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
standard
I see.
procedure, you know.
That's what the
I
boss
wish
tells
no
us.
longer to journey with you. I'm bonus action raging, and
Now
I'm
there's no
bonus
Your
choice.
best
attacking
angry at the
with
outfit
my
change.
greatsword.
Like a fucking Eurovision moment. Isn't it?
Double nuts 1!
Oh
How?
no!
Oh my
God
god.
damn it.
Don't forget to deduct the
Jesus
D4 though, buddy.
And
Thanks,
the,
James.
yeah, okay. Second attack, and I pray to God that this is better. 26.
Even with the default, that will
Excellent.
definitely hit. Oh,
And I
God.
get to add 3 to that,
23.
and my Divine Fury.
Okay, that's 23 points of damage, and then 29 points of damage. Very nice. That's a lot of damage.
And I did not have to rip apart my outfit to do
didn't.
it. Well, it would be very hard with half plate. I don't know. I don't think I can manage it.
As a reaction to taking a melee attack, this thing is going to turn and make a dagger attack at you. With advantage because you're reckless. Unless I assume it's the end of your turn. So.
Can I
Yeah.
use my where is it? Blah, 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 blah. My bend look thing to
Can you do that on someone else? Oh, yes, you can. What is that?
when
can
another
never remember.
creature you see makes an attack roll ability check or saving throw, you can use your reaction to spend 2 sorcery points to roll the d4 and apply the number rolled as a bonus or penalty to the creature.
Well, I
roll.
did roll very high, so you don't have to use it.
It won't make a difference with
Yeah,
25.
I rolled 25.
My
so,
AC is 17.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Just so you don't waste your reaction. And there's also 3 points. So you take 13 halved to 7 points of 6 points of slashing damage, as well as 6 points of necrotic damage, which I assume isn't. Oh, is that halved for you? No.
No.
No, I couldn't remember for zealot stuff. But yeah, that is his reaction.
No resistances from Zealot.
Cool. That's reaction. I assume that's your turn. Pen, it's your turn. This guy doesn't have a reaction, so you can move away without it.
The pen is mightier than the sword. Now prove me right.
Thank you. Okay, so she's gonna move to here.
Uh-huh.
And she's
Granted,
going
I don't know
to-
anyone named Sword yet.
and she is going to cast.
This guy, I would say, just so you guys know, this guy's looking bloodied, about half.
I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt.
Okay, go for it. Oh, you really wish you had that advantage, don't you? You are gonna
Wait,
have
does
to roll.
the D4 also
You are
affect
gonna-
spells?
From
It's an
any
attack, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a spell attack. I
it
think.
does. It's a weapon attack.
Okay.
You're fine.
Ah, okay.
16 just hits. Mainly because I don't want this guy to live for
Oh
that
my
long.
god.
What type of damage?
Wait, you have to roll for what type of damage it is,
Yeah.
right?
That's the 9.
It's the 9 or so the 7 or the 2. I can never remember with Chaos Bolt which types are which, because that would be insane. That means I'd
It's a
play.
D8. Hang on.
Well, it is that first roll. Chaos Bolt. Can never remember.
How did you roll 9 on a d8?
Well, it's 2d8
Roll
because it's
2d8.
second level.
2d8, sorry.
Yeah. So it is either thunder. No, sorry. It's either psychic or cold. I think Beth isn't here.
Does it affect anything?
So it doesn't affect
Like,
anything either
if
way. That's what I was
he-
gonna say. Yeah, it's fine either way.
Yeah, okay.
So he will just take that. What was that 11 points of damage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait a second. Was it low roll on Chaos Bolt?
Sorry about that.
It's fine. It was psychic or cold, but it doesn't change either way. So it's just whatever flavor you want.
Oh my fucking god! We'll do psychic.
Okay. He gets a brain blast.
That dog is freaking out over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you do a spell, you can't do a cantrip. Can you do a cantrip? I can't
If you
remember.
if you
bonus
quicken
action.
it,
Bonus
if you have a bonus
action,
action cantrip or quicken it, you can. Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't waste
Don't
your
worry,
thoughts,
Granny is about to
please.
finish this dude
Yeah.
off.
Well, I'm just thinking.
I'm just thinking I want to kill him.
Murder.
I could just add a vicious
Well,
one.
the
I'm not
group
going
is
to waste it. It's
disbanding
fine.
after this,
I'll-
so...
I'll end my turn there because Granny can sort it out.
Cool. Go, gangster Granny.
Young man!
She
Put on some
waddles,
shades.
she strolls like Granny runs up to him and tries to uppercut his head off with a frying pan.
God.
So it's a Warhammer reflavored, a 21 minus the D4, but I think that will hit. regardless.
Hits no matter what. Yeah.
Yeah, for fat.
God.
Jesus.
Is it one-handed or two-handed?
Are you using
Let me see if
two-handed?
we got a shield or not. I can't remember. That's a really good question. I think it might be 200.
If it is
no,
a
it's
shield, then
one-handed
demand
with
it
shield.
deflavored
Okay.
like a slipper.
Six.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 6, and did that take its head off?
Still
Oh,
not
no.
gonna die. That it's got.
Okay, so
more
she's
than
gonna do it fucking again. Excuse me.
that. 21.
Another 21, wild.
Yeah.
11 this time.
11.
Damn.
Still up.
Oh, okay. So can I drop a wee little
Hello?
divine
Yeah.
smitey on that?
Willow.
A little tasty
Oh,
little
one.
divine smite because I get a little bit of a
It is
damage
undead,
boost.
so you
It's
do.
undead, so that's 3d8. I'm just gonna mark off a spell slot.
You just threw
yeah,
candy
yeah.
at him.
Yeah. So for the second attack, she sprinkles some of the original
She,
dust
she
in there.
heats it up, oils
Yeah.
it, and hits it.
Oh,
That's savage.
A little bit of hot lemonade because you're looking very, very worn out, my dear.
so she's gonna pump a little bit of the
It's not
old.
my fault. I've got scurvy.
Yeah. That's rough.
Oh,
9
poor roll.
radiant damage. 1, 3, and a 5.
Still up.
Cool.
That's
Oh,
a horrible.
That's
Yeah.
horrible.
roll.
Can I do anything as a bonus action? One moment. Probably.
Paladins.
'cause
Well, isn't the bite
Oh, no, I
smite already
can.
bonus action?
Divine Smite's part of the attack.
Okay. I'm going to spend a sorcery point. And I am going to quicken spell. Oh no, that's fucking pointless. 1 second. Sorry, no, I'm just reading. Sanctuary, Wrathful Smite, Aid, Bless, Command. I don't have any attack spells that aren't cantrips, and the only cantrip I've got is fucking Chill Touch, which probably isn't going to do a lot against the undead that spit out of the ground. So you know what? I'm going to leave it.
Cool. It is the guy's turn. I didn't think he'd get a second turn. So, Granny, are you wearing metal armor?
I am wearing.
That's a very personal question, young man.
I'm wearing scale mail.
Scale mail. That wouldn't be metal.
Which is metal. It's over. It's
Oh,
not leather.
okay.
The metal isn't touching her skin because she doesn't like the way it feels. The leather, on the other hand.
Well, you're wearing metal armor, so it's going to use that first thing to do that same shocking grasp with advantage
I'm going to use
on-
my reaction interception.
to reduce the
Oh,
damage.
if it
If I
hits.
hit, yeah.
Yeah.
22.
22 will hit.
Silvery Bobs. There you go, did it.
So a mate from across the road.
10.
Silvery Bob.
That's a
10 will
fail.
not do it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
You dearie.
who are you giving the advantage, Beth?
I guess I'll give it to Jameson.
I knew you liked him.
So you have advantage on the next thing you do. And then seeing that miss, he will just try and go for that attack against you, Granny, with the dagger.
Dagger.
16? James.
Sorry. 16 meter beats it.
Okay.
I'm
so-
reducing that with interception.
Cool.
I've
So
got so much fucking health.
I love that we're all protecting
I know, right?
Granny, though. It's really nice.
Like, I've got 78 hit points plus 13 temporary. I'm fine.
yeah, so that
Yeah,
initial
but I
12,
just blocked all the damage.
that initial 12 from the slashing is null. Oh, it would be 6 for you because it's slashing. And then the necrotic is 10 points of necrotic
Oh,
damage.
Jesus.
Which would be to you. Who would that be to? To Granny. Because, what would that be?
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so the 12 is negated from Shara, and then the 10 is to you.
That makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. I think that's how it works, though, isn't it?
I think that's how I would roll it, yeah.
Yeah.
She's dealt that damage, whether or not you've
yeah.
taken it to the
Yeah.
story.
But yeah, that is its turn. Jameson.
So I blocked the knife, but you still got poisoned.
Yeah.
I don't know how, but it
Neither
happened.
do I.
You got a whiff from the poison.
Yeah.
Ah! That doesn't smell good.
So, how hurt does this dude look?
Pretty hurt.
Pretty hurt.
Do you have advantage on the next thing you do?
Yeah. I'm just thinking if it's worth casting Hunter's Mark on this dude.
Well, I mean, it stays for an hour, so...
So you can cast on something else if you need to.
Well, I
That's
don't
true.
think he's going to last another turn, if I'm honest.
Fuck
Yeah,
it,
but you
let's
can
do
regain concentration for an hour, even if the target isn't there.
Yeah,
the
you
fuck
can
is
just cut. You can recast on someone else.
it. Weapon type. What?
Just because
That
it's
just means
because
That's,
Hunter-
in
Hunter's
this
Mark
case,
does
it's not
damage.
just piercing.
Hunter's Mark does damage equal like
The same
the
damage as your
type
weapon.
is the weapon.
Think of it like sneak attack, magical sneak attack. Then.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Nice.
He
Well,
is marked huntedly.
I'm gonna use the attack action,
Go for it.
and then I'm guessing I have
You have
advantage.
advantage on that. 21
So,
will hit,
well-
even if you rolled the d4.
So 11 piercing plus
And
Hunter's Mark. What?
no, I mean you rolled the hunter's mark, so it's a d6.
14 damage.
Yeah. 1 second. 1d6.
Well,
Way.
that's
Better use the 3. I
12
don't know,
points of
man.
damage. Second attack. If you do the
Yeah.
same thing, you can probably kill it. That definitely hits.
9 piercing and what's happening? Oh god, it's the wrong mixture. Four.
That is the exact. It had exactly 13 health left.
Nice.
So Jameson, how do you bit a bit of it?
So the other arrow, I'm just gonna put on the string, and right before I shoot, I'm gonna scream "Team Cannonball" and then fire the arrow, and it just poof right in his chest.
And like a final spiteful thing, because I'm mean. As you shoot it in the chest, it begins to stumble backwards, and it looks at you with these crimson, fiery red eyes. Can you make me a con save?
You have a +4 because you're next to me.
Yeah. Oh, he's not in the range.
Nope.
He's
It
slightly
would be
out of it.
if we were in May. Oh no, of course. Sorry.
17?
17.
You're fine. You avoid that point of despair
Nice.
as this guy stumbles back, and yeah, I will say he falls off the edge, and is dead once again.
We really need to work on your archery skills. That wasn't there.
Jumping back in, you guys have defeated the Shadow Steel Ghast, which is the name of the creature. And you see that weird vine-like inky creature that formed just before the ghast is like looking at you again. And obviously, before it like pointed, which formed the ghast. So it like has its hands down, like just like in front of it, almost like a velociraptor, like you're doing a T-Rex. And
Pen's gonna call out and be like, I'm gonna call out and be like, hello, if you could not do that again, that would be marvellous. Can we possibly have a conversation?
It hasn't got a mouth, dearie.
It hasn't got a mouth, but you all do hear in your heads, I'm lost.
Said that.
Broken friends?
I am in the what's the
I'm in the market for a friend, a gentleman friend. Companion, perhaps.
Yeah, we have just lost 2 friends, regrettably.
Loretta, he doesn't have a mouth. Why would you? Okay.
Well, I don't need a mouth. He has those tendrils.
Oh my God,
Oh.
no!
Oh, there's too many
Dan!
anime references.
I wish my life to
I'm
end.
going
Can
to
you make
stop
that
shouting.
happen?
Take it. Like, how far is this drop down?
It's about
20
20
feet.
feet down.
Wait, before you drop down, if it's sand, it's wet sand, it could be very marshy down there, and you could get your lovely coat dirty, or maybe even worse, get expelled.
Expelled.
Or stuck. Get stuck in there, and then oh, sorry, the voice is completely gone. And then you'd have to work your way out. So, I mean, is there a
Let me
rock
ask my
anywhere?
new friend. Excuse me. Is there a possibility you could fix the bridge so we could get across to you?
This creature like looks to you and like drops to its knees. And you see from where its like knees and legs are planted on the ground, these tendrils like snake and grow out. And you see they latch to the like across towards the other side of the bridge where you guys are. And for a second you're like, what the fuck's happening? It's like going towards you at a very quick pace, but they latch to that point of the bridge, and there is like a bridge for you guys to cross.
Oh, excellent. See, all you have to do is ask.
This is very excellent. You certainly have a way with the. She casts a line. I'm just going to divine sense to find out what it is. Wait till we get within 60 feet.
This thing is
what is
registering
it?
as fiendish.
Oh, it's be careful. It's fiendish, fiendishly delightful.
She's gonna look very excited because this is like her research. And
Um,
then she's just gonna step onto the
before
weird
we
tendrils
cross-
and see if she falls through, I guess.
yes,
It does specify like type. Is it a bit? Is it a bit? Or is it
demonic.
demonic? Yeah.
But yeah, so as you guys begin to walk across this bridge, Pen, you step on, and you can't like step; it's solid. But as you step, each step towards this creature on this pathway feels like this weight is added to you. It's not like aggressive, but every time you connect with the ground, this wave of despair like courses through you, and you get the sense that this creature, if you can call it that, in front of you is the source of this, like part of it at the very least. But this is, you almost feel sorry for it because this is like their life, if you could even call it living. So as you guys, I assume all of you step across the bridge to go. So for those who do, can you all give me con saves?
Oh shit! Sorry, I've not moved my token, but yes. Con save plus 10. 25.
Very good roll.
Everyone
mind.
who's near me,
Absolutely
remember to add +4 to anything if you're near me.
It doesn't matter for Jennifer. You take another point of despair as you're walking across this bridge.
That's
Yeah,
3
Jennifer.
points.
Sweetie, would you like a hug?
Yeah.
Okay, come here, Dad. Come on, it's okay. Tell Auntie Loretta all about it.
It's just the boss. He doesn't
Why is
appreciate me
Loretta-
and Jameson.
You're giving me Meryl Streep vibes.
I love it.
That's who would play her in the movie.
Right?
Um,
Exactly. I'm so confident in that.
Yeah, so
Loretta, I know this child with the rodent as a steed. Maybe you could do him and make yourself feel better.
What?
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 Yeah, what?
You mean Jezebel?
Even the
Jennifer?
creature looks at you like, what?
What?
I will not explain myself.
Okay.
Um,
But maybe I'm having another one of my episodes. I have some pills in my pocket.
So remind me
Do
and
everyone
everyone.
smell burnt toast?
So remind
Always, I can
me.
always smell
Oh,
burnt
God.
toast.
Remind me and everyone who doesn't know what is 3 points. I assume you're at 3. 3 points of despair.
The character suffers from disadvantage on wisdom, perception checks, and charisma persuasion
shit.
checks. As
Oh,
that
is there a
outlook
list of
becomes.
things that it does? I've not actually looked at it. I just looked at the
So no more intimidating people with your presentation.
Well,
What a
it's
shame.
specifically perception and persuasion. I think.
charisma.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, as you're like getting a little bit sluggish, you're like, oh, this is
Oh.
just kind of sad.
I mean, yeah, okay.
Just thinking
yeah,
about how the
I like
boss
that, actually, so
underpays
that's
me
cool.
and Jameson and doesn't feed us.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
I can see.
Yeah.
Yes, and you're such a talented young girl. I can see it in you.
Ah.
You've such beautiful hair.
I
Do
can see it in your eyes.
the curtains match the drapes?
Aw.
Oh no!
I think she ripped off the drapes.
Jennifer's just gonna start
God.
crying at that point very
Yeah,
dramatically.
please. Um,
Oh, I'm close. Do I see roots?
Oh my god!
I smell bleach.
She's.
I'm gonna let God decide that.
I think someone's about to drink bleach.
Just, how do you use a disguise kit?
It just takes a bit of time.
Like you could bleach your hair with a disguise kit.
While they are talking, can I use a disguise kit to have a sailor outfit on?
I mean,
No, if you're gonna
No.
pick any James outfit, it needs to be the fucking bikini with the
Yeah, I'm
boobs.
saying the bikini. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Come
I
on.
can't
Oh, yeah.
pick that on a lighthouse. But if you go to a beach, I would do it. No
Hey, the
problem.
lighthouse is
Wait.
next to a beach.
Wait, wait,
It might
wait.
be a pebbly beach, but it's still a beach.
Wait. How about the wedding dress?
Oh
For
yes.
James?
Oh, I mean, what? Then
Come
Jennifer
on.
wears the suit.
Yes.
Yeah,
Um,
and Loretta has that suit with the hair in front of her. I think it was covering her eyes. I think the hair of
Yeah,
Jesse.
yeah.
I will
Yeah.
say, Wu, can you roll me a d20?
I can do that.
Let's see how good your bikini is.
No, this
Oh,
is
no,
to see if
he
it
looks
has
like he looks like mate. You know the matey bubble bath.
it.
know what I mean?
Yeah. No, so I was going to say evens are yes, odd is no. So you do have just the sailor's outfit there because of course.
Fuck yeah.
So in the UK, Woo, there's a type of bubble bath for kids called matey, which is like
Ah,
sailor
yes.
themed.
I know
I'm
what you
picturing
mean.
Captain Crunch.
Can I also do the same for a sailor's outfit?
Yeah, roll me a d20.
I'm loving what I imagine Pete is seeing. So it's all,
Pete and Matt are so confused. No, so you don't have a sailor's outfit. You just have the hat.
That's fine. Oh, Jameson, I don't have the outfit. I've just got the hat.
Okay, we need to work on this.
Well, I'm almost like quote of despair because you don't have the full outfit, but I'm not that mean. So yeah, what are you guys doing? Changing outfits in front of this guy who's just like sort of like on their knees, like because they made the bridge and like looking up at you with these like white eyes.
are we
Very
across the bridge yet?
secretly,
Yeah.
like carefully, I think, like so he doesn't see.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just 1 minute we're in, the Team Cannibal clothes, and next minute we're in sailors' outfits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Everyone turns
So
around and
should
be like,
we
"What the
roll stealth as well?
fuck?" No, I can't be bothered. But yeah, what are you guys doing with this guy in front of you?
Is he still on the floor?
Yeah, he's still like looking up at you.
Okay. Can I? So he specifically said like, I'm trying to remember the exact word, but it was something like "broken. Are you friends?"
He said,
Um,
"I'm lost, broken friends."
I have come across. So in my head, Loretta's come across fiendish types before,
Mhm.
but I would assume it's generally been in a battle. She probably maybe not spoken to him. Maybe a devil has tried to like.
Yeah, maybe
you
a
know,
devil. You've
the
definitely
women
you've probably
out
spoken to
there.
a devil. 'Cause
Raphael. Yeah.
yeah, devil's monologue.
Yeah. So she's gonna go over and she's gonna look at this creature. She's not gonna get down on her knees because she would not be able to get back up. And she's gonna lean over and she'd be like, "Hey, are you all right, my dear? Would you like a hand up?"
Just like
If she offers a hand.
like looks at you, and very cautiously, I guess the best word, like reaches a hand out, and as it does, there's like that same sensation when your hands were in the fountain for a second, but like what's the word?
Magnified.
Magnified. Thank you. I was gonna say like magnetized. That's not right. Multiplied. And you feel this like connection, and you feel this creature's despair as you see these like flashes of just painful moments, both in like probably in your life. You see flashes of other people's lives, of like strange planes that you don't recognize. Can you make me a wisdom save as you like help this guy up?
I certainly can. And if I fail this, let me know because there's something I can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 22. I'm probably okay.
You're good. So you like manage to shake it off, and this thing stands up with like not help. With
a little tug up. No,
yeah.
Gentle elevation.
You're yanking his tendrils.
I will say, as I'm pulling him up, I'm gonna dump 5 lay on hands into him because it works in the pool.
You do that, and you almost hear the tendrils hiss, if that makes sense. Like you're burning, like something like hisses at you as you're doing it. There's no effect to you, but this they recoil slightly, and you get that like flash of a worse memory for a second, but there's no effect either way.
Okay. Letting go then after that. No, we don't have a message, but going to pat him on the shoulder. Well, you're back upon your feet now, my good man. Do you have a name?
They like look at you with these unblinking white eyes and just say, "Despair, just despair, despair, despair."
Despair.
I baptize thee as...
I'm going to nickname you Des for short.
Or
He's
Dee
very
Dee.
depressing.
Let's go with Dee Dee.
Well,
Dee Dee,
question.
get out of my room.
Are you the one responsible for the shadows coming from the lighthouse?
They like look up towards the top of the lighthouse, and they then say, "He, my lord."
And maybe an odd question. But who exactly is your lord?
I hope it's not the boss.
Sorrow.
Imagine if it was the
Can you
boss.
put that in the chat because I didn't hear that.
I just said the word sorrow.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
I will say, yeah. Can Pen and anyone else who's proficient in either history or religion make me either one of those checks?
I am not.
22. I'm on fucking fire.
I am not proficient
That's
in
an
anyone.
11.
Okay, so I'll say, Pen, you recognize you think the name or like the person, and I'll say Shari also recognize.
Could I have advantage because I am studying it?
Well, that's why I gave you the check without being proficient.
Oh, okay.
So you would say you would definitely recognize the name like the Sorrow Lord, which is a demon lord. But Loretta specifically, which is funny because I sent James information a while ago. You would know
what pinged in my brain.
Yeah, you would know specifically Jabres, Jab apostrophe Res, also known as the Sorrow Lord, is the demon lord of fear and despair. His main strength lies in the manipulation of the hearts of mortals. He rules over one of the layers of the abyss, and it's considered to be one of like the stronger ones. If there was like a sliding scale, maybe a CR scale, I don't know. His
Did he sit around 20 to 25 or 25 to 30?
Yeah, somewhere in that range. His form, most commonly like depicted, is that of like a monochromatic man draped in a cloth made of shadow that carries around like a spiked skull.
Jabrez. It's Jabrez. That fiendish. She struggles to find the word shitbag.
That's language from an old lady.
Now I want to hear Meryl Streep say fiendish shitbag.
Sorry, who?
She would.
Yeah, she would. I always thought in my heart of hearts it was Jabrez who got to poor Arthur. Now I shall have my vengeance!
She turns to a vengeance paladin.
Yeah, that's all I've got.
Okay.
Well, could we possibly have a word with the boss?
The boss?
You mind?
Sit still.
You see, this thing nods and says, "He wants to talk."
Okay, when you say talk, you do mean like this and not with lots of throwing spells at one another.
Yeah.
Hello, settle.
He says yes, and as soon as
Great job voice acting, mate.
and as soon as he does, you see the tendrils that like wrapped around the lighthouse like tighten as he I don't know, as this as Didi is like turned. He's turned 180 and is like and begins to, I don't want to say walk, but is begin to like the tendrils are like I guess that's the best word because the tendrils like pulling him along
like fucking ice skating.
Yeah.
Let it be. Let it be. Let it be.
Begins to like, force him along towards the lighthouse. It doesn't look around to see if you're following, but
I assume we're meant to. If it is possible,
yes.
maybe you mentioned your research. Are you keen to learn about Jabrez?
Just the abyss
like
in general.
Oh, is there any reason you're interested? It's not a nice place.
I just find it fascinating.
I just gotta say, that little dog has such a big bark. That's
Well, what's his
impressive.
bite like?
Such a big personality.
Okay, well, I'm going to go raise my pan up high and yell,
it cut out.
Your voice seemed to crack there, darling. Do you want to try again?
Move, bitch! Get out of the way!
Well, I suppose we should follow Gangster Granny. Let's go.
Yeah.
So as you begin to walk towards the lighthouse, like the door like opens with these like shadow, weird inky tendrils, and as you go in, the room looks like relatively untouched. On the inside, if not like slightly darker, maybe a bit warped. You can see tendrils sort of occasionally snaking around a corner or just watching, occasionally moving, maybe growing slightly. But Didi continues, I guess maybe crawling up the stairs is the best word, I don't know. As you,
I just imagine like escalator. You know what I mean?
It's one of the old granny chairs. It begins to like crawl up the stairs like a wave of weird inky tendrilness, and as you I assume you guys are all following.
Is there anything in these rooms? They said they look normal, but going up, is there any like arcane circle, pull lever to eject demon from this level?
No, you don't see. You don't actually see anything like that.
Okay,
it's just like relatively boring. No, it's just like relatively mundane stuff. Yeah. You can see probably the a place where someone would sleep, but there's no one there. Things like that. Nothing interesting. Probably some mostly what's the word? Let's say rusted food. That's not right.
Moldy.
Moldy food. Thank you. Stale, moldy. Depending on the
dirty.
What it is.
Dirty mixes.
Jennifer's gonna salivate a little bit at that. She's like, I'm so hungry.
Moldy bread.
Well, it's food.
So you continue up, and as you approach the top of it, you can see that Didi is like looking down at the wooden floor that makes up like the top of this lighthouse. You can see that the light, which was I never actually thought about what the light is. We'll say it's like a slightly magical, slightly like natural fire. Maybe like a
It's generally it's mirrors and candles or
we'll say it's like a useless spell, continual flame in there. With mirrors and whatever.
That's a really nerdy cleric about someone.
Yeah. You can see that the light is like mostly out and it's like broken. Some of the panels are smashed and it's like flickering on and off. But it's because it is wrapped in those same tendrils that makes up the body of like Dee Dee and a lot of this place. And as you're all, I don't actually have a map for the top.
Before you move,
I don't have a map. Yeah.
So I don't know if you need me to use another divine sense for this, but what I am picturing in my head and what Loretta is imagining is that old Stanley is in the body of this tendril. You don't have to like confirm or deny this. This is what was running through her mind, and if she damages the tendril, it will remove some of it from Stanley to kind of like refill the stuff that she's damaging. Like, do you know what I mean by that? So, like,
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
it's like Venom symbiote.
Yeah, like Venom symbiote. But like, if it does it look like this tendril thing is one large entity? So if I hit, like, is it all connected?
It looks like it probably is by the way everything's like moving and shifting. Okay. But there's no way to tell if old Stanley is here, where, because like you've seen. Yeah, you can't see him, and the form that is Dee Dee it's clearly not like a humanoid form. It's just like composed into a relatively humanoid form because it's like moved in unnatural ways, and there's parts of it that like if
the
that
head
was
spins around 180.
Yeah, like if they were human, that's not how they would be dead. Their body would be opposite.
Okay.
But yeah, so he's like it's like looking down at this like spot in the wooden floor just below the light of the lighthouse, and as you all like follow up to the top of the stairs, Dee Dee looks at you through these like cold eyes and says, "Are you willing to talk? The Lord has something to say."
Well, you can hear the squeak of leather against wood as Loretta like refixes her grip on her frying pan, and she mutters a little spell under her breath, and she's going to cast the spell Magic Weapon.
Okay, cool.
I'm picking up some major bad vibes from this, guys. Just putting that out there.
From what?
From this whole situation.
Oh yeah.
The fact that he wants to
now creature
bunny
not
ears
past
talk.
9 vibe check.
The
Thine
vibe
vibe check is very much not passed.
Yeah,
no.
the vibe check is sufficiently strange. The vibe check's a little bit fruity.
A bit of a fruity vibe check. Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, what do you guys say as?
Bring him to me. I have words for Jabrez, rather.
So
Shara is going to turn towards the cannon duo. Does thou have any more outfits we should be aware of?
It's not for you to know.
I see.
I feel like out of respect, you should let us know. But I assume you're not going to.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course
Me
you
neither.
don't. Onwards!
I
Let's
see.
go.
I have heard of battle madness.
Can you two make me gaslight checks, please? So, as you're like accepting this, you watch as the shadows, the tendrils around the light begin to move and grow. Again, like you said, James, like a singular entity, creating this like circular mirror. And quickly that circle begins to fill with smoke and shadow, creating a dark reflective surface in which the form of a figure sitting in a high-backed chair can be seen. The image is comprised of greys and blacks, with the hooded person holding a skull in front of him with points that almost form a crown at the top. The form continues to look down, but the skull meets your eyes, and its sockets are filled with a deep purple red, which is the only color in that space. And I'll send the image of this because I didn't make this, but it's so cool.
To be or not to be, is that thou question?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah,
That is cool.
it's got his little boobies out.
Audio listeners, I am so sad for you because you will never be able to see such
I
a
would say
perfect
that's like a-
picture.
Yeah, like a drow or Shadrakai.
Instead,
I
you get
think-
Team
thingy
fucking
vibe.
Cannibal.
James, I
as
think
the-
it's meant to
as
be
the-
Melkor.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
What
that
do you
makes sense.
mean?
Yeah,
Team
definitely.
Cannibal is
Malcolm
so much cooler than
Yeah.
this.
yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, I don't see any character art of your cannibal.
Not
outfits.
yet.
Well, you can just scroll up and you see.
I see your
Just found it
cannonball and I
awesome.
raise you. Please stop.
But
Never.
okay, we're done. But
I want it to be. I don't think we are.
As this skull like turns to look at you, this form keeps looking down, and even
Sorry,
looking.
I'm laughing because I just imagined him turning the skull like a fucking muppet.
Yeah, he does.
It's like, "Oh, System of Elmo."
Hi guys. Oh boy. But yeah, as it
Hello,
does,
everybody.
this-
I am Jabrin, the Sorrow King.
Cookie frog. Yeah, but as you look into the eyes of this skull, I'm gonna need all of you to make some wisdom saves.
Remember, +4 because I
Elmo's
suppose you're
world.
all loitering around me. So a wisdom save. Again, if I fail, please let me know because there are things I can do.
Wisdom save.
Fucking 24, baby! Loretta is on fire. This
You
little
add
bitch
a
can slay.
4 to this because
Womp
of the
womp.
aura. The people who succeed are Loretta and Genevieve. The rest of you take 1 point of despair.
Fuck's sake, why is it gone from wisdom to
It's been mixed, been depending on the thing. Some of it's been con, some of it's been wisdom. But yeah, so as you like take that in and are like disheartened momentarily, you hear a voice say, "You don't know that which you are dealing with."
Oh, the Muppet's scary.
It sounds like Grover.
Can't be worse than the boss, Jameson.
So I get you're totally going for like a vibe here, but could you kindly piss off because you're kind of ruining the whole vibe of the town.
Yeah, the tentacle thing, not cool, man.
I didn't know if you were talking to him or me and Jameson.
You see
Yes.
the hand that's not holding the skull on the person like tap like the middle finger, like it's tapping like this metal finger on the stone chair. And you see, continue says, "I am merely taking back what was stolen from us. An eye for an eye, a soul for a heart. The infernal broke our realm, so we will take what we are owed."
So you're not the Infernal then?
No, dearie, they're abyssal.
I'm so confused about what's going on.
Infernal are the layers of hell, the devils who are organized and fighting largely for peerage amongst the realms. So
I don't know in Baldur's Gate terms Zariel's lot.
Yeah. So the distinction is demons are abyssal and chaotic. Devils are infernal and
lawful.
Lawful.
Okay, so it seems like all of this business needs to happen elsewhere. Why are you dragging in, people
oh,
from
that
here?
dearie, their fights always spill over, and the innocents always get hurt. They can't help themselves.
Right.
More than animals.
You see, there is no response to that animals comment, but he does continue by saying, "You work for an infernalist. She is the true fiend here. Her absence of the truth is the reason for so many deaths."
I'm going to cast my mind back to Lady Tal.
Mhm.
Can I make a retroactive check to see if I don't know what's best to do, whether I believe him or if I cast my mind back to look for... Obviously, the picture, she was covered in like religious
I'm gonna make an
symbols.
insight check.
Yeah, I would say making an insight check would be the best.
I don't
thing.
think that's going to work very
Oof.
well. Oh, I got +6.
Can I-
This is good.
Can I try an insight check?
Yeah, anyone?
Come on, Loretta.
You're rolling. You got the old woman luck.
Yeah, just proper. Like, oh, you got to trust your
come on.
gut.
It was
Oh,
a pretty
no.
high. It was a pretty
That's
high
not bad.
DC. So Loretta, you'd be the only person that's like. Obviously, this guy is a demon lord, and you can't see much of the face, but you don't sense any lies.
Okay. Why would he want? Why would he need to?
Yeah.
He's a demon lord.
If he wanted you
Um,
dead, he would have attacked you.
Yeah. So the grip on the pan tightens ever more, white knuckling it now.
So, Lady Tao is a fiend, and you are here to extract some measure of revenge from her? Why does that require you to take up a seat in this lighthouse and bring poor seamen and sailors to their deaths? I cannot fathom it. It's sheer and utter cruelty.
I am a demon lord. I do what I will, but she is my target.
And if we were to remove her from this plane, would you relinquish your hold here too?
If she is dead, I have no reason to attack this place. Once her pact is broken, part of their debt will be paid for what they did.
What did they do?
There is like a slight pause.
As the DM reads his notes.
No, I know. There is a slight pause as you get the sense that he is debating what to tell you. But he says, I'm trying to think the specifics. He says,
They stole the heart of our realm. And while we can't get it back, we're not going to go down without a fight.
When you say the heart of your realm, what are you referring to?
I will say no check necessary for Pen. If anyone else would like to make me history or religion checks, I'll allow it. But Pen, I'm going to give you the information no matter what.
Mhm.
Go on 9. Okay.
But just see who would know it
There goes my
off the
streak.
cuff. Yeah.
What did you say, religion or what?
Religion or history.
Oh, it doesn't really matter. So 12.
So Pen, you would know. Yeah, Pen's the only person who would know, even with a 16. Obviously you don't know specifics, but the only thing you can assume is that when they say like, they use a lot of like motifs of like a heart, of like a core, things like that. Which makes you think of the Abyssal Heart, which is a item, an artifact, an organ, I guess, of like great power that holds together the. I guess I don't say holds together the chaos of the abyss, because the abyss is obviously chaotic, but holds together each of the different layers and makes it. I don't say organized, but makes it so it's not all one chaotic space.
May I ask
The
a
lasagna
question?
good.
You can ask a question.
Is this the thing that we have encountered previously?
This is the thing that 4 of you stole in a one shot or broken
we
a one
didn't
shot.
steal, we broke it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't Pete is this the one that Pete betrayed you on?
No, this is one where you played a character who wanted to die.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh right. Yeah, sorry.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I forgot what we were after because it was who asked us to get that? I can't remember now.
It was the devils.
It was the devils who asked us to get it. Okay, that was right. Yeah. Well, there's one particular
Oh,
devil that we gave it to, which was the one.
No, you destroyed it. You used the
Yeah.
stones to destroy the stones, like Thanos.
Oh, okay.
And
At
then
that
you all
point,
got,
I mentally checked out because my character was dead. So
yeah, and then you all got
Yeah.
everyone who was alive got shunted to different like realms.
I think Pen would be
yeah.
like, "Are you talking about the Abyssal Heart?"
You see, as you say that, the actual creature, the Sorrow Lord as a person rather than the skull, looks, and you just see the hint of an eye behind this, like wave of hair, and you see, you hear. So you're not as dumb as most mortals are? Yes.
Pen's gonna look proud of herself at that. Like,
I mean, you're the one who lost, did you fucking idiot?
Do you say that out loud?
I mean, I'm tempted. I have no. She's about 3 years from death anyway. So our options are: we kill Lady Tao and you disappear, or we try to shunt you from this plane ourselves right now. She says, holding onto a frying pan with glee.
And he just like leans back in the chair and is like, "You can certainly try."
Okay, I rush forward and try to hit him.
It's like a mirror. He's not a person. Like you're looking through a black mirror. Wow. Like
so he's not physically there. Okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. I thought you thought he was physically there. What about?
It's like you're looking through
a
a seeing stone thing. If that makes sense.
How close are we to the tendrils?
The tendrils like shall we say, like probably 5 to 10 feet in front of you, like slightly above you, and like all around. Really, you see like the form of like just of Didi, like sort of off to the side a little bit, so you can see tendrils.
1 second. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna slam my frying pan into the tendrils.
Okay. So. Okay, I wasn't expecting
Do
this.
you need me to make an attack, or?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, it's add a +1 to this. 29.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna drop a 3rd level smite into it.
Okay.
So that is a 6 + 1, so that's 7 magical damage. Plus, I'm gonna let me work this out. It'll be 68.
Mm-hmm.
Because of thingy. So.
Doesn't Smite have a max of 5?
Yeah. But no, it's 5th level spells, isn't it?
I can't remember.
Oh, because that max doesn't overload. It overloads with the Fame's thing, and I can only add 3rd level smites. I think it's.
Actually, I can't
spell.
remember.
Anyway, well, that's 30.
Yeah, so it's a decent amount of damage. So yeah, the spank of the hammer of the fucking hell brain pan hits into the tendril. Where are you striking specifically?
Like if there's anything like a meaty chunk of it.
Well, the biggest meaty chunk, I hate saying that, would be Didi, who's to the side. Yeah. If you want to go for him.
I will upend Didi's head with my frying pan.
Okay. Yeah. So you take a few
steps.
Like
this should have been a discussion.
So do I.
Well, he said go for it. He gave me permission.
He said you could certainly try in a
I'm certainly trying.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So
are we gonna blast off again?
So you take a few steps forward.
Old age by being merciful.
You take a few steps forward.
Thousands of people.
And strike Didi, I guess, because it's like the biggest chunk of it. With your pan hitting like the large amount of radiant damage along with that, and you see the Sorrow Lord like put a hand in his like on his forehead looking at this, and the attack hits and burns away some of the Didi, but you see it like regrows pretty quickly, and you see the Sorrow Lord say, "Really?
But you said I could have a go."
You've got gore, I'll give you that.
There's plenty more where that came from. We have a whole host of clerics out there who could cast Hallow on this area and burn you out like the rot you are.
I'm not here, I don't care.
Well, you burn your horrible little tendrily reaches out of here and would displace you from this plane. You'd have to find a new route in. I've already cut you out from the fountain.
It's just like shrugs.
Damn, he shrugged with badass. I don't know if we can beat this guy.
I'm loath to do anything to help him or to give him some measure of revenge. But if there is a devil in the midst of Resplendent,
the thing that
Resplendent
worries me is that this guy, points to this fucking dude, is purely here because of her,
The
but
devil.
she is quite high up in the town. She's well known, and that is what concerns me because,
Yeah, we can't get off her.
well, no, it's not that. It's the fact that people are not aware of who she is, and something more nefarious could be happening behind closed doors. So I think we should leave this gentleman here, take his word that he will leave once we've dealt with the other situation, and maybe go and have a... Kuro, I'm trying to have a conversation! Perhaps go and see what we can do about it.
What is in it for us? What would happen? What are you prepared to trade for this? As you see this mad little glint in her eye, for this act of revenge on your behalf.
Well, I won't kill anyone here. I could if I would like. I'm toying with people. I could give you something if you'd like. And you have my word. Once she's killed, I will leave.
For good?
Can I do an insight check?
You make an insight check.
I have no reason to be here if the fiend is dealt with.
You'd forfeit your hold on this plane forever?
Not this plane, this place. But if she's not here, I have less and less reason to come back here.
I do not trust the intentions of this creature.
But do you trust the machinations of a devil more?
A devil? We can trust the word of a devil. Demon, on the other hand. This could all be lies. This could all be falsehoods. This devil may be beholden to a pact to hold this town, to protect this town.
You need
Perpetuity.
more of a reason. I can show you what she's done.
I care not for your theatrics.
I'm not giving theatrics, I'm just giving you an extra push.
I would nod to that, keen to see what she's doing. Oh, it's very easy to check if she is faithfully undead when we get there.
Yeah, of course.
Super easy. It's like a yes, no for me. But keen to see if she is doing something real bad.
Okay. So as you nod, does ask the question: does everyone want to see this, or
I do.
I want to see.
I don't, but okay.
Cool. Well, I mean, you can say no, and everyone else will say it if you like.
Yeah, I just don't comply with the thing. I just say no.
So for those who agree, you watch as the eyes of the skull glow a bright, like, purple red, and you see images of Lady Tao. I'd say she looks younger, but I'm lying. But you can tell just from the environment stuff, it's not a recording. It's not a live stream of her home. You see, she is sitting in her home, muttering words in. So, what language does everyone speak?
I speak Abyssal and Infernal.
Muttering words in Infernal. Can't make it out, but it's clearly Infernal just by the way she's like speaking.
I don't know what
I speak Infernal.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
I don't either.
Yeah, so I mean, there would be words, but I'm just so you know the language. I don't have words written down.
Oh, okay.
You see, there are like runes written on the table, and it also in like an infernal script. As sort of interrupted is like the crash of a door breaking down, like her kitchen door, her dining room door. And you see a woman standing there, this like thin, lithe woman with curly orange hair and a knife in her hand. You see she lunges at Lady Tao, and blood is immediately drawn. But the blood that is drawn from Lady Tao seems to burn the arm of this woman, and you see very quickly a scene of Lady Tal spinning, pinning her to the table, and biting down on her neck with fangs. And as Lady Tal stands back up, she wipes her blood from her bottom lip, and smirking as the girl stands behind her with like this calm and controlled look, the woman next to her now also calm. And as this vision comes back, can those who looked at it please make me a wisdom save?
Wisdom.
Remember +4.
15 plus 4.
Oh.
If I fail, let me know because I can do.
You do
something.
fail.
I will do something.
So Jameson succeeds. Jerivel succeeds because of the +4.
I'm gonna add 2d4 to that.
God, well, no matter what you roll, you succeed because
Oh, sorry.
DC was 16.
Okay, cool.
But
Well,
and then Pen fails, so gets a point of despair.
Yeah.
And you are taken from this scene, and you see Sorrel sitting back and just like essentially waiting for you to remark.
How is that worse than scuttling ships and starving the people and causing despair in this town?
Nobody
You can
knows
tell by her
what she's
face.
doing. I am here, and if you get rid of her, I will be gone. She will stay and stay unless she is dealt with.
What
So
is her
like
true
two
name?
birds with one stone.
What is her true name or her devilish name?
Lady Taluta herself is not a devil. She made a pact with a devil for her fangs. That is what I want to get rid of. Weaken the devils. I can do more with that.
Shara is slowly going to draw her sword.
So Loretta, can't you just punch her in the mouth and the teeth would fall out?
I can certainly try. So remind me, demon. So devil we can make a deal with. A demon.
I mean, you can make a deal with a demon. It's just not as
There's nothing
like,
to hold him to it.
Yeah,
not
like with a
contract.
devil, obviously contract written in, but like there are like demon warlocks, so like they do exist. But you know, it's usually less binding.
Less common.
Less common, less binding, more chaotic.
I will. If you are truly to leave this plane after we have dispatched this Lady Tao, that is fine. If you do not leave, I will spend the rest of my short time on this in this land trying to root you out, as successful I may be. However, if you hold to your word and you disappear, that there will be no further bad blood. However, I would ask for a small boon for completing this unsightly task for you, so I may better serve my Lord Stelios.
What would that be?
My youth restored.
He thinks for a second.
Once she is gone, I think that can be done.
Very well. And since if you are true to your word and you dissipate, then there will be no further quarrel for us. And we shall never cross paths again, I hope, sincerely.
Just shrugs.
Who's to say?
Okay. So that's what she said. Yeah. So she will. I mean, she's going to look around to this. We can't have this vampiric creature in the town, and if it will rid us of this creature, then, as you say, two birds.
Yeah,
I refuse.
And like the breakfast buffet would be all ours. I mean, what?
What?
You refuse, Shara.
I will not betray my contractor.
But your contractor is betraying us. We are here to protect the town, and if they are not protecting the town, then there is no contract.
We will also fulfill our contract by killing him.
Well, the contract here was to remove the blight from the, to discover the cause of the shadows. It wasn't to kill a demon.
The old lady has a point.
I care not for semantics. We remove him, we remove the blight.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah. See,
I mean,
agree.
I hit him for like 30 damage. That's not the best I can do, but it's up there. You're a barbarian. I don't know quite what you had planned.
Then leave like the cowards you are.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye, bitch. I mean,
Cowards. What a compliment, eh, Jameson?
Yeah, I agree.
if you're
Well,
There's no
I'm dead.
shame in
Now to do the
cowering
barbarian
away.
thing and charge in.
Okay. So I assume the rest of you leave.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's your funeral.
Yeah. So the rest of you exit the lighthouse. Oops. Yeah. There we go. There we go.
We
Cool.
don't have to do combat. You just say
We're not
you
going to do
guys-
combat.
Okay.
Don't worry. So as everyone else leaves, you see Sorrel say,
And you're still here, why?
To fulfill my contract.
Go on then. Fulfill your contract. Oh, barbarian!
I rage and I charge in.
cool. I'll quickly describe what is to follow. So
your
as
lawnmower going over a water balloon.
so yeah, as you charge in, you take 1, 2, 3 steps forward, and in a swirl of shadow and tendrils, you feel yourself swept up with fear, darkness shooting around you. As you land, looking around, the floor is stone, rough stone, with stairs all around you. Chains sit on floating rocks, and beneath you is an endless abyss, glowing points of light like large fireflies below you, beckoning you to fall. I will change the map just so everyone can see it, but this won't take very long.
How nice.
Yeah. So if you just
Cool.
place
That
something,
looks like a bone. That looks like
yeah, it's
oh,
fine.
That's awesome. Where's this from?
I didn't.
Here?
Just yeah. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. You hear this crash as 2 creatures fly above from that abyss below you, sort of screeching and cackling in that same sort of form as Dee Dee, but with wings and elements of gold on it. And usually, because I assumed if we got to this page, it'd be all of you there, and I'd roll initiative. However, there is only one person here. So, I will say, can you just roll me...
A D6 to see how many rounds you last.
You know what? I will say, roll me a athletics check. You're a barbarian. I'll allow it. You can have advantage because you're raging.
Excellent. This is going to get so well for me.
That's what I was thinking.
27.
Cool. Very good roll. So you fight like your life depends on it, because it does. And you I wasn't expecting this. These 2 flying creatures screech, and these whirlwinds of feathers and tendrils and despair wave over you. Each moment, it's worse and worse. And that's before you notice what is below you. Because every time you swing and then take a breath, you can't help but look down and see the endless maw of something getting closer to you. a head of immense proportion with these golden yellow eyes reaching up to grasp and to destroy you. You see first one of the platforms is destroyed. If you were standing there, you would have been dead. But you manage to get off of it, and you see a swipe from this thing as it breaks another platform, leaving you stranded. And, you know, I didn't think this was going to happen, but you this is crazy. Eventually, whether you fall dead or fear fully takes over you, you fall into this endless abyss forever. Death can't take you.
Cool.
Death can't take you. But this isn't living.
Live fast, die young, bad bitches, do it well.
So for everyone else,
let's grab a pastry, guys.
I forgot to say I have the sendings, so we could have just talked to Madame Tell, like in the warehouse itself, in the lighthouse.
could have
itself.
done
We don't talk to her about it.
as you're falling, like, you a bitch.
Bitch.
Help needed, please.
But yeah, so Prue, you can go if you want, or you can listen in. It's up to you.
I'll just mute myself and listen.
Okay. But the rest of you, it's gonna be difficult with 4 people.
Fuck.
I might have to spare come with you because
DD.
DD. I actually had it written down in my notes that his name is Despair, and you called him DD, but I was like, that was great.
Despair, DD.
Yeah, I will, I'll say. Yes.
Despair to Peru.
No.
No.
He made his choice. Yeah, so what are you guys doing as you're walking off? Just wondering.
Do you think that the Chara is going to do? Oh no! Wait, there he goes. Well, the plan. Well, I think what we should do. The plan should be that we get into sight of Lady Tao. I will do my divine sense to confirm they are fiendishly
Aligned.
Yeah, inclined. If that's the case, I suggest we just go hog wild, because I can make my frying pan even more magical, and then, if all goes well, the 2 blights shall be removed from the town.
Mm-hmm.
But the only downside, maybe, dearies, is that we could face the wrath of the law. So I don't mind taking the blame for this. You could say that I coerced you. If there's no body, for example, we can't prove after the fact she was demonic and doing these evil things. And if that's the case, then I will say I coerced you or controlled you or used magic or whatever, and it gives you the chance to flee and get on with your lives.
Mm-hmm.
If that's okay.
Gangster Granny.
Yes. Okay. Well. And then hopefully, what'll happen is my agreement with Jabrez would be fulfilled. Jabrez, and I will be transformed into my younger self and be able to slip away and not be seen because they'll be looking for a mad old coot, not the lithe young thing I once was.
Yeah, so you continue on walking and get to the house of Lady Tao. I'll change.
Oh, even better. So she's not in like a fucking council meeting. We can just burst into her house and beat the shit out of her.
Oh yeah. So
when we get there, am I able to use my disguise kit again and change it to some more noble clothes?
Cool.
I
I'll allow it.
Do we need a short rest? Anyone need a short rest?
think I'm okay.
I only ask
I'm fine.
because if we short rest, I can give you those hit points back again, the 13 temporary hit points.
I think you were the only one who lost them.
I've got all mine.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
same
I think
here.
it was just me and Chara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she's lost a lot more than that today.
Yeah.
So yeah, you go to her house and you can
This
see that
is-
same.
So vampire, this
I
house.
know.
Oh my god. Look at
There's a
it.
reason I didn't show you the map at the beginning.
Yeah,
Um,
vampire lair.
But yeah, so the door, as you're like walking up, you see the door is slightly open, and you can see the home is like opulent with wooden floors and purple carpets. There are orange lights and paintings of various like battles or just like people and things like that. But yeah, what are you doing?
I'm going to cast light on my shield, and it will be a much brighter, like LED style, than the orange.
Oh, my
because-
eyes!
Yeah, no, just because like I think it will really throw off the decor. Yeah. Oh no, it'd be like a yellow light, so the purple looks like white because yellow kills purple, doesn't it?
Or you like do a black light and
Oh,
shine it on everything.
There's stains everywhere.
Yeah, the door is open. What are you guys doing?
Reminds me of my courtship with
Walking
my
in.
dear Arthur.
Should we try and sneak in, or
This
Well,
is the thing.
she's-
We
I
didn't
don't-
not expecting us to get her.
Yes, she's expecting us to come back and tell her the news, I assume.
okay?
So what
So we could get into a good
I
vantage point.
yes. So what I suggest, dearie, if you explain what's happened, but say that we think we have a way out for the getting rid of the tendrils. We've confirmed they're there. We think we have a way out. I will check to see if she is truly fiendish. If I'm able to confirm that, you'll be able to tell because I will basically hit her with my frying pan.
Okay, excellent.
So, like, the plan is you hit her.
Well, I can confirm it once I've done that, and there's one more thing I need to do before I can really.
What if it's
Rev
an
into
innocent
it.
woman and you just hit her with your
Well,
frying
this is the divine sense will tell me that she's fiendish, and if she is
pan?
fiendish,
Oh, okay.
yes, I'm not just going to go in and smack a bitch, but this is a fairly. It's not always 100%. That there are some ways to fool the divine sense, but none that spring to mind. And as he said, I don't think there's any reason for the Despair Lord to lie unless it's part of a grander plan to remove a particularly effective blocker of his plans. But I mean, look at the decor. This place is so tacky. Oh my god.
Almost gaudy.
Gaudy, yes. It's like,
just nice
oh,
and
I've seen the Addams Family. Kind of.
Bitch, I was the Addams Family.
So yes, if Penn, darling, if you can go first, and work your ways, but just make
Trust
sure.
your stuff.
Yes, make sure if anyone's getting into range, don't let her bite you. Because if she bites you, you're being bitten by everyone she's ever bit.
Ugh.
Ew.
Almost like
Nasty.
when Jameson. Never mind.
Sorry, what?
Penn's gonna walk in and be like, yoo-hoo!
Housekeeping.
Big summer blowout.
Cabin key.
Hello. Big
Oh,
I'm gonna
sound.
fall in
God.
afterwards and do a yoo-hoo even louder.
Hoo-yoo. Oh no, I mean yoo-hoo.
Yeah, so you hear the voice of Lady Tal from what appears to be like the dining room, possibly. Obviously, it's through doors and stuff, so you're not completely sure. You hear her say, "Yes."
Oh, I was hoping she was like, yoo-hoo!
You're late.
If you can place yourself on the map there, 'cause that probably will. So
Make sure you stay more aura if you
in
can. So
unison.
you should be able to see it.
Where is she?
oh, sorry, I have her invisible because it could have been just a all-out fight and she would have been hidden. Yeah.
So as we walk through the door, she's going to be going through her handbag, and she's going through, and she's like, what old lady thing would work? She's going to get out like a glasses cleaning kit, clean her glasses and put them on and peer through like she's sending a text message, and she's going to send off the divine sense.
Yeah, you send off your divine sense, and Lady Tal registers as undead, but also fiendish. Fundead. I like to call.
Frundead. Okay, do you know what, right? I've used divine sense more in this one shot than I used
I
in the entirety of the
know.
Wild Man campaign.
But Arias could never.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So she's going to imperceptibly nod. And go, oh, hello, Lady Tal, dearie. We've been to the lighthouse, and she's going to stroll forward. And as she does, she's going to.
And as you're walking, can you make me a deception check? Because this is like, obviously, it's not like you're talking, but you're conveying something other than what you're doing.
Okay.
17.
Fucking love paladins.
So, go ahead.
Yeah, she's going through. She's. We've been to the lighthouse. Where is my? Where is it? I just need to try and find something in my purse. One moment, dearie. She's going to reach in and she's going to channel divinity. On her.
Right.
Where is it? The sacred weapon.
Okay.
So I imbue an action. I very rarely use these. As an action, I imbue my weapon with the positive energy for 1 whole minute. The weapon is considered magical. I had a +4 to attack rolls.
That's your charisma, isn't it?
Yeah. But there's no additional damage.
The only thing for me is it's very good if you manage to do it before a fight, but as an action,
this is what I'm doing. Yeah, as an action, it's rough. So she goes, "Oh, here we are." So we found, we think, the cause of the the misery in the tendrils.
It looks to you. Really?
Yes. But perhaps you can. Have you heard of the Dreadlord Jabreth? Jabriz?
You're
Jabriz.
I don't believe I have.
Oh, well, he, I believe it or not, had a message for you. Suck shit, bitch! And she's going to try and clap her in the face with a frying pan. Do I get some attack roll?
No.
Brilliant.
Oh, god damn it.
I mean, you were in front of her. Oh.
You dropped out.
Bye, James. Damn it, don't get surprised, I'm leaving.
Yeah, who's so disappointed that he left.
Oh, he attacked with his warhammer.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what happened there, sorry.
It was really funny. I said, no, it's not surprised. You're like, no, I'm leaving. That definitely hits.
Okay, cool. This doesn't do any additional damage, but my concentration on magic weapon is technically up, so I get a +1 to damage.
How long does that last?
An hour.
Okay, yeah, probably near the end, but
near the end of it, yeah. So that will be a 10, it's 11 damage, and I'm going to pump another 3rd level smite into that.
Go for it.
Because she's fiendish and undead, do I add 2d8?
No.
Oh, damn it. Asher! That would be
God.
3, 4. It'd be 5d8, so it wouldn't have been 60. It would have been 5d8.
Fine,
so,
it doesn't change anything.
Yeah. 21.
Very nice.
That's 32 damage.
I will say you only get 1 attack from your hell thing in this case, because she would react immediately.
Yeah.
So as you bonker with the the pan,
frying pan of doom,
you see some of that bruise, a big after you hit with the frying pan, bubble and blood, and bruise immediately, and blood sprays from it. And you do take 6 really low roll, 6 points of poison damage. Awful roll.
Ew.
no, I thought
and,
it was monk then. Sorry, 6 point of poison. Okay.
And yeah, can you guys roll initiative, please?
Okay, that's got rid of all my temporary hit points.
Nice.
I rolled 11 again.
I hate having -1. Oh, 5. That's 4.
Cool. That's everyone. Going first is Jennifer.
Alright, so obviously I'm gonna rip my new noble outfit off and go, ready thyself for mischief.
You see, as you start talking, Lady Tal, free action, flips you off, silences you, stop talking. Go ahead, keep going.
That's fair enough.
Oh, I'm gonna rip up my clothes as well. My sailor outfit.
Okay, can I cast Hunter's Mark?
Yeah,
on her?
go for it. She is Hunter's marked.
Marked. Do.
I love this music.
It's really good.
Is
There was a reason I used the same ones as the Deja music, because they're both vampires.
It sounded like like Apache Tonto, jump up, just the drum bit.
Yeah. But yeah, roll me some attacks. I assume.
Yes. Can I use my longbow now I've used that?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, cool. That was nearly terrible.
A 15 just misses.
Okay.
You
And
have
again-
inspiration.
Oh,
Do you?
yeah.
Oh, you do still have one,
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
That hits.
That one hits.
Remember your swarm stuff as well.
Yes.
I'll just move her to the right spot. So
Let me
she's
do
actually
that.
on the map. So that's 7 points. Are your attacks magical?
No.
Cool.
They are
That
not.
may be a problem.
Halved.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Not. She's not a werewolf.
That's
That'd be
fine.
weird, wouldn't it? Yeah. So that's 7, and then if you want to run me some Hunter's Mark, and then if you have your swarm do anything as well.
Yeah. Let me just read it one sec. Okay, so the attack's target takes 1d6.
Yeah, it's D6
Yeah.
for Hunter's Mark.
When you hit.
And then when you hit, and then your swarm can also do something if you choose. So there's the 3 for the swarm.
Yeah.
I believe that's magical.
Beedrill, go!
And then Hunter's Mark. Oh, by James, I assume.
Bye, James.
And then Hunter's Mark, D6. Hi, James.
Sorry, I'm going to check swap Wi-Fi. I don't know what's going on.
One sec. D6. It's a 3.
Another 3. Cool. That's a decent amount for one attack.
And then my turn there.
You have 2 attacks. I assume you used your, unless you didn't use your inspiration there.
No, I didn't.
Cool. That is your turn. Moving anywhere before?
No, I'll stay there.
Cool. Pen.
Brain kicked in. Hello. Wow, I was away with the fairies. That I was staring at my the space between my monitors. I am gonna. Wow, that was scary. Okay. Jesus
The dissociation hits real hard.
I left Earth then for a minute.
I'm glad I'm keeping your attention.
No, it was because in combat I just zone out until somebody says it's my turn. Okay. I am gonna. I'm gonna quicken spell.
Mhm.
Can I do a quicken spell and then a regular spell? I can't remember.
Yeah. Or you can do a
No.
quicken spell on a cantrip.
That's cool. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna quicken spell Melf's miniature meteors. Which is when I get
Such a
6
cool spell name.
It's really cool. I get 6 tiny meteors above my head. Just pew, 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 appear.
I will say it might be better to not quicken spell that because it's a bonus action to throw one of them, unless you're doing something else.
Can I throw one on the same turn I've got it?
If you can use your action to cast a spell, then a bonus action to throw it, yeah.
Okay,
But-
I thought I had to cast it and then use the bonus action. Okay, cool.
No,
That's fine.
so yeah, if
So
you use
I will
yeah.
normal cast that.
Mhm.
And
Remember,
As a
just to
bonus
remind you, do you have Tides of Chaos and stuff? If you want to give yourself
roll a
advantage.
D20.
yeah.
Sorry?
She's
Oh, it's a
roll
dex
mag-
save.
When you cast a
Never mind.
spell as a bonus action,
Oh.
you can expend 1 or 2 of the meteors, sending them streaking towards a point you choose.
Beth,
within
can
100.
you roll me a... I did forgot to do it before. Can you roll me a d20? For wild magic. Thank you, James. Just don't roll a 1. Well, or roll a 1. It's fine. Go ahead. Keep going.
Is that every time I cast a spell?
Every time you cast a spell, a first level or higher. Yeah.
Amazing. Okay.
Can't make it.
I'm gonna. Is it a bonus action?
It's a bonus action to throw them. Yeah.
And I can do 2.
I don't know how the spell works. You can
It just
spend 1 or
says-
2. Yeah, yeah. So you can do a
Yeah.
bonus action 2 of them. Yeah.
So I'm gonna shoot 2 of them at her.
I assume you shoot it slightly behind because it's a dex save. So it doesn't
It
get.
says each creature
Right.
within 5 feet of the point where the
Yeah.
meteor explodes must
You
make a dex throw.
Do it,
Dex
yeah,
saving.
do it.
So like
here.
just slightly behind her.
Yeah.
So it's 2 dex saves on her part. What's her dex like? Her dex is pretty good. 9 and 23. So 1 fail, 1 success.
I actually think they only make 1 dexterity saving throw.
Where's
Yeah.
each? Oh, really?
Each creature, when the meteor...
Well, it's two different ones.
When
So,
a meteor
I-
explodes, must make a
Weird,
dex
that is.
saving throw the creature takes.
I will say it's both.
Okay.
But, yeah. So the first one is the full 9. The second one is halved to 3. Very nice.
Mhm.
And that's
That's it.
moving
That's
anywhere?
my action, bonus action. Can I jump up on the table?
Yeah, if you want.
Star Coyote.
My
of the-
rug!
Yeah.
Cool. As a legendary action, at the end of your turn, you see she shouts in this infernal, and you see I believe it's only
Fenton!
it's only you for now. Fenton! You see she shouts in this infernal, and
I understand. What does she say?
I don't know, James.
Oh, Asher.
She says,
It was
"Oh, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you." And
Get away from me, you wrinkly old bitch.
yeah, and you see this aura that's like green. Oh no, it wouldn't be green. Like a browny, dark grey aura of like weird mist goes around her. So, can you make me a con save?
Oh,
Yes.
she's missed
I
it.
have a plus
Everyone.
10 to this.
No, just James.
What the fuck?
25. So it's only half damage. So it is 11 half to 5 points of poison damage.
Ooh, Jesus, that's a lot.
Yeah. But that is her legendary action. Then, as her turn, she is going to
Can I
hit you a few
roll
times.
D20?
No.
Oh, I have to take like a minimum 22 points of damage to fail a con save, which is great.
Oh, nice. So yeah, she's gonna hit you 3 times. I think, unless I decide against it later on. 23.
Yes, my AC is 16.
Your AC is 16. So you take 12 points of slashing and 18 points of poison. Oh, God, that was a big hit.
Jesus.
That was a big
Fucking
roll.
hell. Okay, still up. Fucking hell. Is that one hit?
Jesus, that was one hit.
Okay, I
Um,
might not survive. Okay, Jesus.
Second one, I did roll very high though.
Beefy.
15 misses.
Misses. Jesus.
Next one.
Silvery
30.
bobs. Silvery bobs.
Cool. 13.
13 misses, thank
Very
you.
nice.
You're welcome.
I
I had to shout
Fucking
it 'cause I was like, he's gonna say no. You've got to say it quicker than that. So immediately I was like,
No, if I haven't rolled damage yet, then
yeah, I know,
fine.
but you clicked so fast, Asher. You're like,
Beth, can you roll me a d20 for wild magic?
Also, who you giving advantage to?
you.
Oh, nice one, thank you.
Oh no, that's
Meteors. 20? Is it 20 or a 1?
Just a 1.
It's just one.
Damn, I really wanted it to be a 20.
Wait, can I get advantage? Because I got. No, I'm kidding. Go on.
Do you want it? No. No, that is her turn, though.
I'm gonna have to click.
Jameson.
And go, Silvery bobs.
Jameson's yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be pissed off because
Granny's
she's
getting hurt.
silenced. Also,
No, Granny Smith.
not okay.
I tell you what, I nearly got bloodied in one hit there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does your rose wilt?
The smell of Lily of the Valley, probably.
God. What
The
do you
old
know?
person smell wafts across the room.
Let's attack
Peppermints
with the
spill out
longbow. 25.
25 definitely hits.
So 12 piercing,
Is your weapon magical?
non-magical. Nope.
Wow. Okay.
And then let's do it again. 22.
22 hits.
And it's 9. And then, as my bonus action, I'm gonna do exceptional training on what's its name? Meow.
How dare you not remember your own
Yeah,
thing's name?
I know.
Wow.
So his attacks are now magical.
Nice. I think that doesn't that just happen?
Yeah, it's
I'm-
it's a bonus action.
Oh,
so-
okay.
Oh, that's...
Wow. Awful.
Bad, yeah.
Are you moving Meowth?
Yeah, he's gonna move over here and
Sure.
attack the bitch.
Okay, go for it.
I just need to.
That
Where are
token.
you?
I found the image and I loved it.
So he moved 20 feet straight,
Mhm.
right? So
He jumps over the old lady.
yeah. So your character needs to do a DC 12 strength saving throw, or get knocked prone.
12.
Ah,
Needs
damn
it.
it. Well, that was his bonus action. So now let's bite the bitch. 21,
21 hits for 5. Nice.
and it's magical now.
Mhm.
Let's bite again. The
Whoa.
Joker.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh my
So-
I
god.
told you he's the best
He's rolled
character.
so well. He's rolled 10 out of 20s. Nice. Cool.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Does he go
Uh,
meow? That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I should mention, with each of the... How much health does he have?
36.
36? So for that first attack, because he hit
36.
her with a melee attack,
Can't swing
takes
himself.
8 points of poison. Second one is 7 points of poison, so 15 altogether.
It was 37 last year.
Yeah.
Get another one.
But that is your turn. As her legendary action, she
She's
is
true
going.
indeed.
She is going to move without provoking opportunity attacks. And she's going to move to what's her movement speed? She is going to move to here, right next to Lotsie. She's going to jump on the table and run. But that is her legendary action. Loretta.
Yeah, so I can.
You can
she's
easily
gonna
get there.
climb
She's
up
just
on the
going
tailor.
towards them.
Yeah, and she's
Jump
gonna
on the table.
Yeah, like she's gonna gingerly climb up on the table because her knees aren't what they were. She's gonna rush up, and with the first attack being at force advantage, she's gonna swing her +4 warhammer.
That's 4 hammer.
Nat 20.
Very nice.
Nice.
For the paladin.
Oh, this is going to be
Last-
awful.
Yeah, last third level spell
God.
is getting. Actually, might have already used my last third level. Oh, piss! I have. Never mind. Okay,
Oh,
so it's
it's
gonna be
fine.
second level.
It's going
But
to
it's
be
still
what,
gonna be beefy.
8d8?
So it's going to be. It would have been. So it would have been 4. It's got 8d8 extra. Yeah. So let me just roll the Damages first.
Jesus.
We're not doing
I'll-
brutal crits, I
No, we're
suppose.
not.
Can I add a
Um,
D4 to that as well, just for the fucking sake of it?
How?
With that, hold on. The
'Cause-
bend luck thing
What, to the damage or to the
to the
attack
attack.
roll?
Oh no,
You
wait,
roll
never
that 20.
mind.
It's fine.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay,
Don't waste
so,
your
Well, I
reaction.
could add it to the
You actually
damage.
did already use your reaction.
Oh yeah,
so that's
yeah.
11.
God.
11.
So that's
Which
12.
isn't great. That's really bad.
Oh, so
That's
it's
the
11 there. That's
11 there
still-
+1 because it's magical
Oh,
weapons.
yeah.
That's 12. And then 8d8. That's
God.
fireball damage. That's nuts. What's the advanced roll
Paladin
again?
crits are amazing.
Yeah, they are great. It's much better than a rogue crit.
They make me.
Well, I was
they
thinking
make me
about it.
feel.
Good. They make, yeah. 47
Oof,
radiant damage.
fucking hell.
Jesus.
She
Yeah.
went from looking all right to not.
Rough.
James, you do take 5 points poison as you.
Hey, worth it.
I'm just saying. I just have to say it.
Yeah, okay, so damage. I'm going to... Let me just quickly check how sorcery slots work. I don't think I have enough to convert to a third level spell.
I don't think
Um,
you do.
I don't think I do either. Let me mark that up. Do I have enough to convert a second?
Four
Oh, no, I've already got a
spells-
second one left. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm going to do it again. I'm
Go for it.
going to fucking do it again. Another
Swear
nat
to
20.
God.
Let's manifest a nat 20, guys. Nat 20.
One,
Nat 20. Nat 20. 22.
22 does it though.
Okay. We're going to drop another second level smite in there.
Uh-huh.
So that's 10. So that's 11 damage plus 4d8.
48.
14.
14? Okay, she's looking wrong.
So I just imagine that, like, the first one that was on the, like, so, like, she hears a granny walking towards her, she turns around, and it's a proper Looney Tunes clang in the face, and, like, it's a perfect facial mold. And then as a bonus action, what I'm going to, because I think I'm the only one who's been hit, right?
I think so.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action cast a little spell called What is it?
I don't know.
No, not whole person. Healing word. Second. Oh no! Oh shit! It's going to be a first level healing word. Has anyone else been hit at all?
No.
Just you.
Oh piss. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna use a sorcery point to quickly cast Cure Wounds on myself.
That makes sense. I thought that's what you were gonna do. Like, I was confused when you
11.
said.
That's good. Yeah.
That's not
Well,
too bad,
I was gonna twin cast.
I see.
I suppose I
I
could
thought you said
have healed
twink cast.
the twink cast. No, that's what I do on my.
That's
first
what
level campaign.
Archer does.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was such a laugh.
Yeah, that's baby.
That was amazing.
Yeah, so that's her rather turn.
Cool. As a legendary action, she's going to do that same thing she did before with that mist. So everyone's within the range. So can everyone please make me con saves?
So the only person who isn't getting the +4 here is Froggy, I'm afraid.
Wait, can I use my? Oh, I can't. I suppose it's a reaction,
No.
isn't it? Is Tides of Chaos a reaction?
I have
So
no idea.
18.
I think it is.
I don't think it is.
22.
Features and traits.
Should I roll
Tides of Chaos. Once
for,
per long rest, you gain advantage
No.
on one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. So I can.
How's it go? Yeah, you could do that. It will just.
And on your next spell, you have
yeah.
to roll.
It will be.
I think it automatically is Wild Magic.
Well, I pick it. It's the I choose, but I always just do the next one.
Wait, can I use the advantage on the previous roll and say it was 24?
No,
Can I
you
use
don't take
my-
damage yet. You're fine.
Can I use my inspiration to
Yeah.
have advantage? Yay. That's better.
Okay. So, what's the? Okay.
I rolled an 18, I think.
Yeah.
But
So 18
all right.
is the DC.
Oof.
So.
Damn it.
You
I'm not-
all
oh,
add 4 to it, right?
she doesn't.
You all add 4. Oh,
She's
shit.
not in the range.
Am I not
So
just in it?
no.
No, because
Alright.
Ash is a bitch.
Yeah. Hey, listen. She's gonna die on someone's next turn. I need to feel like I did something.
Okay.
So everyone who failed takes 17 points of poison damage. Everyone who
Fucking hell,
succeeds
that's a
takes
lot.
half, and those who failed are
8.
poisoned.
Yeah.
Fucking
hell, Asher. Oh.
So what did you say?
Fine.
How much?
So you take 8 if you succeeded, 17 if you failed, and you're poisoned.
So I'm poisoned, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm below half.
Trust me, James, you'll be fine. And
This old lady's not long for this world, Asher.
well, I could have told you that at the beginning. But that is her legendary action. Genevieve, what's that? Genevieve? That was it, right?
That's me.
I struggle with
So
that.
now you've got disadvantage on attack rolls because
Yes.
it's
Okay.
fucking poison.
So I'm gonna start
Jimmy,
coughing
I
and
believe in you.
I'm gonna start coughing and wheezing.
Mhm.
Hey.
I hate you.
I hate myself too. It's all right. So is there anything else I can do other than directly attack? There's no point. So yeah, I'm just going to use my longbow again.
Go for it.
So I roll twice because of disadvantage. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, 14 misses anyway, so don't worry about it.
Right. Okay. I'm just gonna try again.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, let's see. 16 just hits.
Yes.
If I can roll the damage, please. There we go.
Don't forget about your swarm.
Yes, my swarm as well.
9.5 to 4 because it's not magical.
Yes.
And you've got Hunter's Mark up still, right?
Hunter's mark, yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
well, you need
maybe.
to make a con check.
Oh,
yeah.
I do need Beth and Beth. Sorry, Pen and Jennifer to make me
Oh, I just got
concentration checks.
doxed.
Cough.
Is that a saving
think-
throw?
Oh, no, remember you had
Yeah,
4 to it.
Yeah,
You're
4,
fine.
so you're fine, Beth. It's 12. You succeed because the damage wasn't that high.
Okay.
But yeah, Froggy, make me a con save. Yeah. I think this is 10.
I fucking
Oh,
love paladins.
It's alright.
So you don't have Hunter's mark.
Good.
Alright, that was almost a 20. I was very upset.
But yeah, roll me some swarm damage, I assume.
Yes. If I can find it.
Fucking bee drills.
Yeah, then there we go.
That's
2.
another 2. No, she's so hurt. Is that your turn?
Warming her.
The Beedrills are not happy.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
And then at the end of your turn, you'll no longer poison. I don't think it'll matter because she's about to die.
Stop
Pen,
coughing a reason
Hello, I have a question.
go on.
Can I cast a spell and then twin spell a cantrip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amazing.
As long as it's all like, bonus action, then.
Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm gonna.
Remember though, you're probably going to have to roll wild magic.
Yeah. She's
What's
right
the
next
worst
to
that
me.
can happen with Mind Magic? Come
Turn
on.
into a
Yeah.
plant. You could
Yeah.
fireball yourself. You could turn into a plant.
Turn into a fucking potted plant. Yeah.
That's what happened to Weird.
Yeah, that happened.
Oh, yeah.
It was really funny.
I really. am
And
not
I
a fan
turned
of
blue
wild
as
magic.
I don't like it.
It just is so infrequent.
I just love it because it's
It's
so
silly,
fucking
but
silly.
like it's not good. I don't like it.
Chaos.
I would never do anything other than a one shot. I don't think.
If I was to do one of the meteors here,
Yeah.
would it hit Jameson?
It's a 5 foot. I would say you'd have to hit one
The
of them.
only place I don't think you can not hit one of us.
You'd have to hit, one of them or yourself.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I've got it above her.
Ceiling's too high.
You're a bitch.
I know.
It's because they're on the table. That's it. There's a chandelier in the way.
I'm just gonna twin spell Shocking Grasp.
Oh, you don't need
She's
to twin
right
it.
in front
You
of
can't attack the same creature twice with it.
Yeah.
You can't?
No, it's two.
Shungras is
Twinned.
two.
The clue's in the name.
Oh, I
That-
thought that I read it wrong. I thought you couldn't do it with a spell.
You
that
cast
can...
it twice, but you can't cast it at the same target twice.
Yeah. So if there was 2 people next to you, you could shock and grasp 2 people. But I mean, if
I
you
read
hit her
it.
with,
No, I read it wrong because I read it as you are incapable of targeting more than one creature.
oh yeah, it's a spell. Yeah.
As long as the spell is at a level it is being cast, it is incapable of targeting more than one creature.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the
Like I think haste is a great example for that. Or fly. I think they're ones you can upcast to cast it on more than one person.
thing. It's weird.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine. Instead, what I will do is cast, just because I can,
Mhm.
the Stellar Bodies one because it isn't concentration.
Okay.
And it means that if she tries to hit me, she will take radiant damage.
Mhm.
Can you roll me a D100?
Oh lord.
It'll be
Potted
fine.
plant moment, here we go.
83. Okay.
Did
Everyone.
grow a mustache or something.
So everyone within 30 feet, which includes the panther. So you all take 2 points of necrotic damage. No, you don't, Pen. Everyone else does. So, does
Sorry,
she-
chaps.
And she's resistant to it, so she would take 1. So you all. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and you regain 9 hit points.
Oh, nice.
We all do, or just Pen?
No, just her, just her.
Oh, that's cool.
It
I'm
could
back
have
at full.
been, it's a D10, so it could have been like 45, but I just rolled awful.
No, so the Stellar Bodies projects a dim light 10-foot radius around me.
Mhm.
And if anyone within 5 feet of me hits me, they have to make a wisdom save or take radiant damage.
Yeah, you essentially just blocked her from wanting to hit you.
Yeah.
So you'll be fine.
And then I'm going to
Hit Jameson. Hit Jameson. Hit Jameson.
So
Why do you
quicken
want to
spell
hit
is making a one that is an action, a bonus action, isn't it?
Quicken, yeah.
So I'm going to quicken spell Shocking Grasp.
Go for it. 19 hits.
This might do it.
Wait, I might do it, yeah.
That's 7.
Come on.
She's alive.
Oh no!
She must be
Is
looking
it
pretty
1
bad.
hit point?
It is 1 hit point.
I
But she
fucking
can't
knew
take
it.
reactions now, which is good. So you can
It's her
move
turn
away.
next.
Wait, can I have the dog bite her? Like he just pops out of the tote bag and bites her.
Hey,
She
you told
can't take reactions. She can't take reactions. You can shift it.
Yeah, but she probably wants to be next to her because of the light
Yeah,
thing.
because if she hits me, then
Okay.
sick
Hey,
boy.
Hey Beth, you told me the dog wasn't going to do anything in combat.
Yeah,
so no.
I know. I was just trying to be funny. Ha ha! Big funny. We have fun here.
Is that your turn?
Guys, leave a comment if you think you should have let the dog kill her.
And leave a like
Joke's on
if
you.
don't
No
think
one.
the dog should kill
No
him.
one comments.
No one listens.
Is that your
Who does?
listen,
Thank you.
is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay, it's her turn. God, what's she gonna do?
Please kind of hit me. I want to be like, fuck you.
She's gonna fall over.
I mean, she will in a minute, probably.
Pen goes, nah, 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 nah.
So, I would just ask, because I would just look, but how's everyone looking health-wise?
I'm rough.
I'm
I'm below
fine.
half.
I'm
Okay.
looking pretty good.
I still have temporary hit points.
I'm still at
So-
full because of that 9.
So, she is going to look to you, Loretta, who person has dealt the most damage. And she is going to sort of take a slight bow forward and grab your cheek and your chin, and you see these claws dig into her.
What
and you see, and you see her other hand makes. I would say it's not a spell, but it's just the magical. So counterspell and stuff doesn't matter. But she moves her hand, and you feel something being drawn from you. You can make me a con save.
Yes, with gusto. 16.
Fails.
Ooh.
You
Can
feel.
I bend look on that?
Does Benlock specify after? Or...
It says when another creature you see makes an attack roll or ability check or a saving throw, you can use your reaction to spend 2 sorcery points and apply the number rolled as a bonus to the creature's roll. You can do after the roll, but before any effects occur.
I'll allow
no
it.
offense for
Thank you.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah.
Roll a d4.
Me?
4. Yeah.
I think. There you go.
Sorry?
19.
19 just succeeds. 18 is the
Yes.
DC.
Yes!
So you take 33 damage halved
Oh
to
Jesus.
half to
16.
what's that? 16, and she regains 16 hit points. Yeah,
Yeah,
lucky.
rough.
It would have been
That wouldn't have
33.
taken me down, though.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have taken me. I would have been rough.
And then she was going to swing for the mage, but she doesn't want to take radiant damage, and she's smart enough
She
to know
doesn't
that.
know! Fuck off.
She can
Fuck
see.
off.
You can smell it on the air.
Yeah, she smells the divine.
You a bitch for real.
Her intelligence
It's
17, and she
1d8,
knows about.
it's not that much damage.
It's important. But she's going to turn and go for the person she's not attacked yet, and going to make an attack against Jameson with her claw.
Oh no!
15. A lot
That's
of
a
rolls.
miss.
Wow.
That's
Fuck.
pizza.
That's her turn. Jameson.
Kill the bitch.
I don't think you can.
I'm guessing I need to move to reduce.
You're within
my
melee, so
bow.
yeah. Well, you can use it, but you have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Alright.
Should I? Yeah, fuck it. I move over here.
Yeah, she'll make a opportunity attack. That
That
one.
misses.
Jesus Christ, she has such a high
Womp womp.
bonus.
Sucks to be you, bitch.
Yeah.
I'm
Let's
gonna get you
see.
back for that.
27.
27 hits.
And it's 7
No,
piercing.
it's not magical, is it?
Praying on it that you
No,
get me back for that. Try me, bitch.
Cool.
I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
Oh yeah. Can I retroactive? You know what I mean? Can I cast Hunter's
Retroactively.
Mark?
I'll allow it, yeah.
Yeah. So cast that on her, and I do.
10 total.
Yep.
Let's see.
I'm not gonna get you back, but actually gonna die.
There, 2 more damage,
Okay,
Aw.
cool.
and then I'm gonna 19.
19 hits.
Nice.
11 half to 5.
plus 4.
Still up.
Is it
And
one?
then
Is it one?
No,
hit
it's
point?
not.
Okay.
Meowth is gonna
Oh,
pounce on her.
fuck. You use Hunter's Mark as a bonus action.
Yeah, but he doesn't. Or what do you mean?
I think you have to use a bonus
You have
action
to
to control the
command it.
thing.
Yeah, otherwise it just dodges.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
do I?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's dodging real good.
Really
though.
rough. Beastmaster
Yeah.
is not good. It's
If
better
you
than it
would've-
was. but
if
it's
I
not
would have
great.
known you'd play Beastmaster, I would have said play Drake Warden.
Yeah, and that's still not great.
It's better, but
Okay, but if he doesn't attack, he moves over here instead to protect me.
fair.
Okay.
You protect and he attack.
Yeah,
Double
exactly.
snack.
Yeah.
that's my turn.
What should she do as Lich?
Yes.
I'm gonna play the character. Yeah, I think. Oh wait, how does that roll? Beth? Can you read me the stellar ability thing?
Yes, I can in great detail. Painful amount
Just
of
post it
detail.
into the VTT.
No, I'm gonna read
I
it.
think Beth wants to
You
read it.
create 2 small stars that orbit you. They twinkle pleasantly, shedding dim light in a 10-foot radius centered
I'm
on
glad they
you.
twinkle pleasantly.
The stars protect you. If a creature within 5 feet of you hits you with a melee attack, they must make a wisdom saving throw or take 1d8 points of radiant damage for each star. Once per round on your turn, you may use your action to cause a star to streak towards an enemy, expending it as it explodes into a blinding flash. Make it a ranged spell against an enemy within 120 feet, dealing 4d8 points of radiant damage on a hit.
That's a really cool spell.
It's a very
It's one
good
of the
spell.
really new ones. It's from Humblewood.
Is that a Humblewood one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a druid spell, so laughing can happen.
Nice.
Oh,
nice.
you betcha.
So I feel like you're gonna hate it.
Just a bit of
Probably.
reminder. It stands that Ranger Companion. On your turn, you can command the beast where to move. No action is required by you, or take the attack, dash, disengage, or help action.
Hold on.
Oh, that must be updated then. So it used to be bonus action.
Let me look.
Yeah, on Ranger's Companion.
Range companion.
That must be the new version. I mean, they did get massively improved.
It does say weirdly. It says you can. I actually think we've been doing it wrong the other way. You can use your action to verbally command it to take the attack, disengage, or dodge action, or help action. If you're
But a free action, you can move it.
Yeah, on your turn you can verbally command the beast to move. You can use your action, which I'll allow to be bonus action, because that's insane if it's your full action, to verbally command it to take. So it would be a bonus action, I would say. Just
Okay.
as written. I'm reading it here.
Just so I know for future references.
Yeah, as her legendary action, she's going to use that same blood ability, and it's not technically a melee attack, but I'll allow it to do the effect of the Luna thing here. So Beth, make me a con save.
+4, remember? Oh yeah, 25.
Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
So, I don't know how this is going to work, but I'll say it all goes through at the same time, because it'd be weird if she died then rezzed because of the healing. It's weird. Yeah, so roll me the damage.
So it's 2d8.
2d8 radiant.
Which you need to make a wisdom save.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Wisdom 17, which I know is a fail for you. 9. Okay, so she will take 9. She take 26 half to 13 points of necrotic damage. So she regains 13, but 9. Yeah,
4.
13.
She gains 4.
Yeah. Cool. I don't know why I did that. Could have just done the other thing and hurt all of you, but it's fine. And that's her turn. Probably her final turn. Go ahead, James. Finish her
Okay,
off.
let's see. I've got to hit it first. She's gonna swing her big old hammer, frying pan. Come on, that 20. 27.
Yeah.
Come on. Have I got any second level slots left? I don't know if I have.
Anything will do it.
One second level slot, I believe.
I think
Yeah,
even if you roll all ones.
1 second level slot left, so this is going to be a 13. I think that might do it. I don't know. Plus 4d8. Fucking hell, that's a big.
That was a
Jesus.
good roll.
That was a damn
She
good
had,
roll.
with 7 hit points left. Loretta, James, how do you want to do this?
She's just reached out to suck the life out of the this young full of life young woman. Loretta's eyes glow red with rage, like, not losing anybody else to a fiend, and she swings her frying pan to like chip the teeth, but misjudges it slightly and basically like curb stomps this woman to death.
God.
Like just like fully
God.
like no, it's like, you know when you like egging soldiers.
Yeah.
Like you take the top off an egg with a knife. And
Oh,
you're
yeah,
egging
yeah.
soldiers. She does that to her entire head.
God. So you
Jameson gonna go like, oh damn!
you hit up with the pan, and like a Mortal Kombat KO, fatality.
Yeah.
You
Don't
watch
get it, Grandma!
as she falls back to the ground, and you see she begins to dissolve from that point where
Oh, no.
you struck. But
Where's
she
her
dies.
coffin?
No, she dies. I'm just gonna tell you that she dies.
Okay.
Oh, like she's not in
Not Strahd.
Peripheral anymore. She is in Strahd now. She vanishes to
She's
dust,
gone now.
leaving only her hat.
What is the hat called?
It's just a cool looking hat. It
Uh,
might
Laura
be,
Take
but
that.
like,
Can I? Oh, okay.
For my
We're all just pointing at the
disguises.
hat.
give me that.
My hat. The hat would go so well with my coat.
Well, Leary, I think you both look wonderful in it. If we look round, you may have a room of hats. This whole house is empty now. Apart from the other creatures she may have turned, but hopefully it's like a domino rally. You know, you take the lead one out and the others fall. Hopefully, I don't know.
Do you
Can I
know
make
what
a
she
check?
also may have?
Money,
Food.
and clothes.
Mm-hmm.
She's a vampire. She doesn't have food.
She might still have
Oh.
food. She might have guests over.
Yeah, guess over for dinner. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Not in the way you think.
yeah. So do I start de-aging?
I will say, as she dies, and you take that second to like look around and
Look for hats.
look for hats. You, Loretta, just in your vision, you see.
The cataracts clears up.
Yeah, no, I know. What I was gonna say is, you sort of, as you're looking around, you like sit down for a second. You're tired after that fight.
I'm all tucking
And
out.
you're all tucking out, and you see sitting opposite you in a chair, like a smoky apparition, is the Sorrow Lord, who looks at you and says,
Very well done.
Ugh.
Now die.
Well, I suppose you're here to tell me that you're leaving. I suppose, as was our agreement.
You going to be leaving? I have no reason to be here. But, in this case, you've done me a great service, so a deal's a deal.
and you see he taps the skull that he's holding twice, and you watch as the eyes of it light up, and starting from the frying pan, you see your hand begin to clear from like wrinkles and aging. You look at the back of the frying pan, and you like the reflective surface, and you can see your face starting to go back to normal. As he said,
Well, I would say hope to see you soon, but I don't really care.
and he vanishes.
Wait! Before you go, since you can do that whole de-aging thing, I was wondering, since we all helped, if you could, and she like tilts her head towards Koro, whose like eyes are going in different directions. Could you maybe work your magic on this little guy? Can I make him one of those things that you were talking
Can
about?
Can you make me a persuasion check?
I can. What was the fucking Shiva joke that you made?
A sheep.
Hmm.
That's
Oh
the
no, that's a
Powder
shadow
Diamond.
sorcerer thing.
Yeah, shadow sorcerer thing. Yeah.
I want him to make the dog.
Well, that's okay.
That's a
So
subclass
yeah,
thing.
with a 27, because it's a very high roll, he says,
Fine.
and you see for a second those like shadows wrap around the dog, and you're like, ah, but then after like a second or two, they go back, they like dissipate, and you see the dog starts jumping as he's like 10 years younger.
Aww.
So Loretta sits in front of you, her long blonde hair strikingly, like vaguely, I don't want to say elvish, but like slightly fey. She's not human. She's got like this otherworldly visage about her. Very like siren-esque beauty, I think is probably the best word to describe it, but it's like mainly human. Long blonde hair in this like now quite ill-fitting suit of armor. Like her boobs are about 3 feet higher than they were 10 seconds ago.
Oh my god.
She's like rearranging herself. She's oh.
James, I have 2 questions for you.
Yeah.
One.
Yeah.
How old do you think she is there?
So I would say now, like early 20s.
Early
if
20s.
if you let me pick, if I literally had 2 pictures loaded, I had this one, and I had a picture of a toddler in a night outfit.
Yeah. So 20s, like something like that. And I'll leave this up to you. What level do you think she would have been at that age?
I think she would not have the sorcerer levels. I think she'd probably. I mean, she'd been fighting for a long time. I'd say like 4th or 5th.
Okay, so if you want to make her a 4th level paladin, go ahead. Because with that, you lost some of your skills, but you keep all your memories.
She looks down. She goes, "Oh, I have hips again. I have. I can touch my toes. I have. Oh, my.
Damn. You went from leather bag to conditioned saddle.
we should give
Looking
these
for a
two.
ride?
We should give these two a perpetual pudding pouch each. Can the demon guy do that?
He's gone. He's
like fuck off.
Okay.
He gave you a new dog and a.
Yeah, but these guys help too, and they're not getting shit.
We have rumbly tummies.
They're gone. I mean, he's gone, so.
I'm going to go into
character
a
as
well
is. I don't know if I'm going to use her again. I did very much enjoy her though. She was great. She's fun. I actually picked Sorcerer's level 1, so she would have. I would say 1 level. The Sorcerer needs skill. I might drop her down to level 1. That's fine.
But yeah. So unless there's any final things you guys want to say.
I'm just glad we didn't blast off. I mean,
yeah, true.
That is where we'll
I was
leave
prepared for that, but no.
That was so silly. Like the vibe was meant to be like dark.